Yo, salute everybody. Salute to the chat. Salute to the tribe.
What's up? What's up?
Salute to the tribe and chat.
What's going
Yo,
on?
Peace to COOKZ 24 in the building.
Much
Salute
love, much love.
Stew-Dog. We waiting on DJ Tiger to show up.
Peace.
Peace,
COOKZ, man. COOKZ. And the COOKZ pick of the week. What's up, COOKZ, man? What's going on? The COOKZ pick of the week. That's for those of you who don't know, when we say the COOKZ pick of the week, this is the man we talking about. COOKZ picks them. And we give them to you guys. He give them to us, and we give them to you right here live.
And I write them down. Keep that pen.
And we give them to COOKZ too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We give them to COOKZ all day long.
And yes, salute Brother Dragon, Corey Adger, Tam, Leo in the building.
What's up?
Corey, what's up?
Right. And yes, Tam got it right. Hit that sign-in sheet on the way in, man. Smash that like button one time for you boys.
Yes, like and share all of that because one, that's how we keep the lights on. It two, we got an algorithm to please. Once we please that algorithm, then we're pleased. So it's a two-way street.
That's right. The better we can serve y'all, if the algorithm is serving us. So yeah, man, by liking and sharing, what you do is you make YouTube able to send our videos to more people and notifications go out. I think we got some technical background noise or something. We good. But yeah, man, it just helps us, man. It helps us keep it going, man. Help everybody find us and whatnot. So make sure you share the video and like. So yeah, man, how has it been, y'all? How was your weekends? My
weekend was eventful, man. I watched Mortal Kombat, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Transformers. I'm a big Transformer fan. I finally finished that series, the new War for Cybertron series, or called Earthwise. I watched that. It was a good weekend, man. What about yourself?
Yeah, man. What about you, COOKZ? We well, just to fill everybody in, we sort of had a little scare last night because COOKZ was supposed to be on the show and he didn't show up, but also we didn't hear from him. So everybody was kind of like, yo, where's COOKZ? What's going on with COOKZ, man? Is COOKZ okay? And yeah, man, don't feel bad, brother. We know life happens, man. Life happens, bro. We know that. But yeah, man, COOKZ is okay. He's alive. He's safe, and everything's good. And here he is now, man. And salute, Tiger. How you doing, brother?
COOKZ, what's good? What's good, Reno?
What's good,
DJ Tiger?
Yo, for real,
Reno Tiger.
I'm glad you said that, man. COOKZ, man. I was genuinely worried. Word up. When he told me that you was good, I was like, all right, my show can run smooth now. You know what I mean? So just let you know, we was thinking about you, brother.
We really was, man. Yeah, no, I can attest to that, man. Tiger was in the midst of his show, and he knew COOKZ was missing, so I could see he wasn't feeling it. So as soon as I found COOKZ was okay, man, I let him know, and his whole vibe changed, and we were able to chill.
Word up.
Man.
Yeah,
oh man,
I explained it, what I'm saying, off the record to, what I'm saying, in the chats and on the IGs and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So without saying too much, it just seemed like the devil just kept throwing stuff at me.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed like the closer and closer, I was right at my house door, and it was like, wow, he just started. And it was like, I was helping somebody at the same time I was supposed to have been trying to help myself and get to the team, but my folks was, it was crazy, man. It just seemed like once I got done with one, something else came.
Yeah.
But like I said, I explained it off the record, and I apologize, even though everybody said I didn't have to. I wanted to anyway, because that's the type of person I am. Y'all know by now.
Word up.
When you good, then we good. That's all that matters. You know what I mean?
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And real quick, before we start the show, I'm late because right when I ended the show with Queen City, the dog started wilding because the mailman was there, and I got a package, and this is what came in the package today.
Oh man! Whoa.
Yes, sir.
That's a bad man.
I know we're gonna talk about it, and I had to get it, and the dude sent it 2-day priority. So big up to him. That sent it.
Let me throw that one time up, man. Let me throw it on the big screen. Look at that. A Falcon with the Captain America outfit, man.
The new Captain America.
Yo, and that's Cap, man. That's Captain America, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm showing him.
Extra fresh,
man.
Extra fresh.
And don't forget the comic book version. Don't forget the comic. You know.
Oh yeah, so you bidding on that comic, right? You won it, right?
Oh yes, yeah. I won the first issue of, I think it was Captain America 25 when Sam becomes Captain America.
That's dope.
Okay.
And
how much was it going for?
I won it for, I think I won it was 78, after with shipping and everything. But I see it on eBay for like 300, 400 now.
Oh man, I got one too. And I'm glad I got one. Yeah, I'm glad I got one.
What's funny was I went to buy one on Amazon because it hit me like a you know how you get a bow. I remember Reno saying, when something that didn't happen yet, you better jump on it because it's gonna jump. And I thought of it. I went to Amazon, they had it for $30. Bought it, right? I get an email a few hours later. Oh, sorry, we didn't know, but these are out of stock, and they refunded my money. I'm like, you bastards! They just did that so they
did that because they knew the
price now.
Yep.
Yeah, talking about it was out of stock.
Oh man,
yeah, all right, y'all got me.
Yeah, that's foul, man. That's foul. But yo, I'm telling y'all, man. Listen, man. If you have any idea of any character that you think might show up on screen, be it a movie or a TV show, man, and be it Marvel or DC. If you get an inside scoop or anything before they announce it, man, buy them first appearances, buy them first issues, buy them first cameos, man, because they go up, man. They skyrocket quick. And Tiger, that comic you got, it's the raw version, right? It's not slabbed. It's just the comic. Like it's not in that plastic case.
It's not in the plastic with this,
with the grade and stuff. Yeah. Now
so it's raw.
That's called that's raw. So
it's called raw.
And so at raw at $78, if you get that slab, it will be an easy $300-400.
Wow.
And that's where the value, like, because when they put them in them cases, when they put them in them slabs, it's and so a buyer knows, a collector knows that this has been graded professionally by the CGC, and they've given it this grade. This is the how what condition it's in, because when you're buying something from somebody, especially nowadays when you're buying online or buying via a photo of a comic, you don't know what you're getting.
Yeah,
because people have had beautiful covers, and you get it, and there's 3 pages ripped out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You never know.
Yeah,
CGC, they'll always make sure that. So collectors now, like, people ain't even buying stuff sometimes if it ain't slabbed.
Wow.
I won't. Don't ever sell anything until you get it slabbed, because you'll add a huge amount of value to your
value to it,
because they know it's been verified. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
So you adjust my camera while y'all talk.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so definitely. But yeah, man, Falcon and Winter Soldier, like Falcon, Sam is Captain America now. Did y'all see at the end where it said Captain America and the Winter Soldier?
Yo, my lady pointed that out to me. I missed it when I watched it, because I watched it by myself the first time. She was like, I knew you was gonna watch it. Then we watched it again, and she was like, look, Captain America. I was like, oh, I didn't even peep that.
Word.
Yeah. And they just announced that they're gonna do, because of this, now they're doing a Captain America 4.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Captain America 4 will be starring Sam as Captain America.
That's why I jumped on that comic.
Yes. Yes.
That's gonna be nice.
Yeah. And that's a good pickup you got with the statue as well, Tiger.
Yeah, I jumped on that too. Like, dug in the count a little bit, but it's gonna be worth it in the long run.
Absolutely.
Would y'all think about
that's like episode was great, man. Episode was great. It was great, man. I like the whole series. And you know what I like too? That and we knew we did it after the last episode. How now his wings are made out of Wakandan metal.
Yeah.
They're made out of vibranium. You know what I mean? And the one part where the guy where they were shooting at, he formed a shield. He formed like a shield with the wings.
That was dope.
Yeah. Because he used to do that in the comics all the time. He used to, block bullets and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right.
Like he had the shield on top, and then the wings was like a dome.
And the wings in the middle. Yeah. So he had like a straight jaw. I was like, yo.
Man, he looked like Archangel for a second when he first spread out.
Little
wings.
Yeah.
That too. Yeah. Metro customer. Yes. Historic. Very much so, man.
Very.
I apologize. Shout out to everyone in the chat. I don't have my screen open because so I don't know who's in the chat. So shout out to everyone in the chat.
Yeah, man. We got Tim, we got Brother Dragon, we got Metro customer right now, Corey Adger.
Salute.
Corey.
Everybody else. Yeah, man.
So, yeah, man.
But it is historic.
I like the costume better too because I didn't like how he kept taking the goggles off. Like he would stop and he pulled the goggles off and he put them back. And his HUD is in there. So thinking realistic. Let's say he get into a battle, he lose the HUD. He like, oh man, I don't have a HUD.
He wouldn't be taking it off.
Right. So I like the way the setup is now, where they're just connected to the costume.
Yeah, it's part of his like cowl or whatever you call it.
Yeah, the cowl.
It's like the neck. Yeah. But that's a dope suit, man. I love the design, bro.
When I saw him when he was heading to New York, I'm like, yo, he's flying from Louisiana to New York. I was like, okay, that upgrade's official. Like when he showed the blue thing in the air when he was talking to Bucky, I was like, wait, he's flying to New York? I was like, oh, okay, he got some shit going on right now.
And they was like, they had that case, that box. And I was like, what's in the box?
Yeah. like the Wolverine one when you never put it on.
No, man.
Oh, man, don't go there, man.
I know.
I'm telling you, want to get me started today. No, I was highly upset about that.
I heard they're gonna have Aaron Rodgers gonna play Wolverine.
Huh?
Aaron Rodgers.
I'm officially done watching any Marvel movie.
Another Marvel, they do that.
Nah, they won't get another dime, bro. I might even sell the stuff I got. I'll be like, I got Aaron Rodgers in here now. All right, man. It's time to get rid of some Marvel collectibles now.
Yo, I like that shirt you got, COOKZ. That Avengers. That's dope.
Oh,
I
found it at the $5 store.
No doubt, man. They be having gems there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you got a find a store that's $5 below, I had to grab.
You got it for the right. You got it for the right price.
You got a $5 below.
Yeah,
you got it for the right price, COOKZ. Because I'm going to Five Below and get me one of those.
Oh, and they got other shirts too. Like it's some dope stuff. You know what I mean?
Dope.
Oh, y'all gonna laugh. Cause I grew up in Florida, so when I got up here, man, we never seen no Five Belows down there. So I really thought that it was a store where you buy stuff for like going in the snow, where it's $5 and you buy like gear, ski clothes, boots and coats. Yo, Angelo Bolanos, welcome, man. Mortal Kombat was dope. All right, we gonna go there. Let's stay with the School Falcon right now, man. Let's stay with Falcon. We're gonna touch Mortal Kombat in a minute.
Yeah, but let's stay on Marvel right now. Word. Let's stay on the important stuff right now.
Yeah, let's stay on the important. Tiger, man, come on.
Tiger, Almega in the house.
Almega. Happy belated Almega. Yeah.
We partied it up for his birthday Saturday night. He said he was bent. I was killing him.
Al was bent
and all that. So.
Hey, Tiger, Al was bent. I think Al was bent. Al did a live stream that night near Reno. I think Al was bent while he was doing that stream. I think he was on board while he was doing a live stream, bro. I was done, man. I had a good day, man, that day. I can tell you that now. Yeah, me and Reno was in the stream, and Al was in there. He was captain of the Igor that night. Because he was on board like a mofo. I'll tell you that now.
He was at 100.
Yeah, he was up there. We got the stream.
Oh man.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, fun, man. That was a good birthday for real.
It was.
Yeah, man. So, but Metro said it looked like they're gearing up for the Thunderbolt or Dark Avengers or Thunderbolts, but that's true because a lot of the characters, and also the Young Avengers, you know, a lot of the Young Avengers characters. But yeah, what's your boy Thaddeus Ross, the Red Hulk?
Yes.
He'll be the Red Hulk.
General Ross, yeah,
General Ross is Rock, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's
Which
gonna
would be great?
You know what? It's gonna be a Disney series or a movie? What do you think? You think it's gonna be
I hope it's a movie because you know what it is. No, you know what it is, Tiger. I'm gonna be honest with all three of y'all. Everybody, I don't care who you talk to, everybody complains that we can't get a Hulk movie because of Universal and the deal that they have with Marvel.
Yeah.
So bringing Rock into the picture would be because he's like an anti-hero, and they just did Venom, so he's like an anti-hero. So they could do a Rock movie, and we could get a Hulk.
That's dope.
It won't be the Green Hulk, but it'd be Rock, right? Without all the red tape and the bullcrap, we could get a standalone Hulk movie. You know what I mean? With Rock.
Yeah.
And Universal once said you can't do it. Their contract is in order for Disney to use him, he has to be in a movie with somebody else.
Right.
So he can't be
right. Can't be
a
solo
star.
Hulk.
Right. He can't be solo by himself.
That's
like
why he's gonna
Hulk
get star in the She-Hulk series.
Right. And he could do it in the Rock series. So you could do Rock and you can do Hulk together.
Whatever.
Yeah, they can fight, or they can take something down. Like they got a cartoon series where it's the Hulk and the Smashers or whatever it is. Was Red Hulk, Hulk and all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
So what? I mean, do they have the rights until a certain period, or they just have the rights? Period. Like
I think they just own it. Like they would have to.
I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, I think they have to. I think it's like the Ninja Turtles deal. Every so often they have to put out a Hulk movie.
They have to. If they don't put a movie out, then they'll lose the rights because
they lose the rights. Yeah, so they have to do something. Like you know what I mean? Like they have Universal has they got the Hulk ride, and when you go there, they got which their roller coaster is dope. But they got different things that they do. I guess that might go along with the deal. I don't know what it is, but I think it's pretty much like the Ninja Turtles deal. You got to give them something every so often, whether it be a TV show, a movie. Or something like, or a cartoon, and you can keep the rights.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. The way they did the Hulk in the last two Avengers movies, anyway, was corny to me.
It's corny, yeah.
Super corny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I heard, and I'm not sure, but I heard it was all part of the deal. I heard it was all part of the deal with Universal. Like they were literally using them too much in the other movies. And Universal kind of put their foot out there, like, you know, like using Hulk a lot, and we're not seeing no Hulk profits from it. So that's why they toned him down for the last two movies. Now that's the word on the streets. So we'll
man, they might go make him like when he left in the jet and bounced.
Right.
They should just left him somewhere, bounced.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you know, like I said, he talking, making corny jokes in the end game. I'm like, come on, man. Like, Hulk is supposed to go black out and just, you know what I mean? The harder you hit him, the stronger he gets.
Right.
That's why when Thanos punked his ass out, that was the first thing. Like, damn. Yeah. You know, I know Thanos is supposed to be the ill, God-fearing villain, whatever, but...
Yeah, but I don't see him slapping Hulk like that, bro. Nah.
Yeah, man.
No, I don't see. I don't see
him around.
Yeah,
we talking about the maestro, man. This is the Hulk is the maestro. Like he eventually becomes the king of the universe. Like, come on, man.
But I wouldn't put it past that because of the contract stuff they got going on Universal. That they purposely did that. Just like when they were going through it, you know, with the with them trying to get the rights back, and they were fighting with Fox. All of a sudden, they ended the Fantastic Four in the comics. And they ended the X-Men. Like you knew that was a snub towards them making those horrible ass movies.
Right.
That's true. That's true.
So it's business, man. It's like, you know, we're the fans.
The whole end game where the Hulk wasn't. He was scared to come out and all of that.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Like I don't even know
what.
You know, they're making all these movies like we getting a Black Widow movie.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
When are we gonna get the Black Widow movie, man?
I'm waiting for it to hurry up and be done with. That's I was so excited for it, and now I'm like, they keep pushing it. It keeps showing Like there's like an 8th trailer for it now. Like you can put all the trailers together and see the movie.
Real talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I went and saw.
I'm starting to believe that, man. I'm really starting to believe that now. No, because you know what? I'll be honest with you, Tiger. Every week, Tiger said, and I mean not in a bad way, like I'm saying it, but every week, Tiger's like, "Look, man, they put out another trailer soon."
Marvel. I'm mad.
Yeah, he's like, "Soon, don't be able to piece these together." But you're right, bro, because it's just a new trailer every 2 weeks, every month, and they won't. Come on, give us the movie, put it out.
Yeah, I just went and saw Demon Slayer in the theater 2 days ago.
What's that?
You know Demon Slayer, right?
Oh, Demon Slayer.
Yeah. How was it? How was Demon Slayer?
It's an anime movie. It's an anime show, but they did a movie. But there was another Black Widow trailer at the front of the movie in the theater still. But no, it was dope. It was dope. If you know anything, if you're into Demon Slayer at all, you'll love it. I wasn't. My son was. My son put me on to it. He's like, "Yo, Dad, you got to check this one show out." Because he showed me another show called My Hero Academia, which I love. It's like X-Men but anime manga.
Okay.
So if you like manga, if you like Japanese anime, My Hero Academia, if you like anime or X-Men, yeah, Marvel anime is horrible. Almega when they make an actual Marvel anime, it's garbage. But anime shows were dope.
I like the X-Men.
Wolverine anime and X-Men anime.
Yeah.
Those were dope, man.
Yeah, because it was different, like from what.
Yeah.
I was used to the '90s X-Men and all that. So
those were cool.
I mean, I'd rather. I couldn't get into them at first. I literally couldn't.
Yeah,
I couldn't get into them at first. Yeah,
I kind of liked them over time. Kind of.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I liked it. I liked it immediately. The only thing I didn't like, because it's the art style is kind of like I forget the guy's name that made Beast kind of look like a cat. He almost is looking like
someone when they had the new X-Men.
Yeah, and Beast's face is more like almost like a cat. And I hate that iteration of Beast, but other than that, man, that I don't agree with you, Al. That X-Men anime was dope to me.
You didn't like it at all.
You didn't like it, but I love. And the Blade anime was fire. The Wolverine anime was fire. But I was really
I didn't feel the Wolverine too tough because he was small. He was like
a very different type of Wolverine.
Yeah. He wasn't he looked like a little kid, like a teenager.
Yeah, he was skinny. He was like tall and skinny. Like,
I couldn't get
he was probably like 6'4" and skinny. It was really odd, but it was still dope if you looked at it as a standalone movie. If you're trying to get Wolverine out of it, no, it's not Wolverine at all.
Yeah.
It's not at all. But it was just a cool ass movie. You know what I mean? Like it was just by itself, it was a cool show. I think they did a little short mini series. But Demon Slayer, yeah, he put me onto it. And I was telling y'all about My Hero Academia. It's not X-Men anime, but it's an anime show that reminds me of the X-Men.
It reminds you.
It does.
It's like 80% of the population has some type of quirk, they call it, or like a mutant power. Right, 80% of the population of the world has some kind of power. Everyone's mutated with some sort of ability. Some of them are just lame that make no sense. Some of them are dope, and so they end up having supervillains because of it and superheroes. Right. And the show is about this one kid who he's in school, and they have hero schools. So since everyone has powers, they've got a hero, a high school to teach. That's why it's so much like X-Men in that way, because you got the school,
but they throw a modern day twist on it with the school. Like it's sort of like Saved by the Bell meets X-Men, like that.
I guess I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because I've watched My Hero Academia. I liked it, but now it's just there's too many. And I hate to get on the show and get into this category, but it's too many references to homosexuality and things of that's just starting to turn me off.
Listen, there's not one reference or allusion to anything homosexual in the show. That's all the fans doing this. All right, the LGBT community, some reason, has adopted that show.
Yes, they
the
have.
writer of the show, the
Yes,
artist of the show, he's not down with it. He's like, no, it's not. And what they do is they do this thing, if you know, on the internet called shipping, I guess. And they'll take two characters and put them together and make them be a relationship. But it's all internet based. It's all fans doing it. It has nothing to do with the show itself.
Is that what it is? Because I've been watching it. And I've been watching it since day one. And when all that started coming out, I was like, look, I might stop watching this, man. It's a dope show.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was happening. My son was telling me about it.
It was big. It was big at one point.
Yeah, I didn't know that was even happening because it's not. There's nothing that alludes to anyone's sexual preference in the show. Well, no, I can't say that. There is like girls that do like guys. There's heterosexual.
There's heterosexual, right?
But there's no homosexual anything.
No,
not even between two chicks or nothing. No homosexual anything in the show. So it's just the LGBT community that is some reason, adopted the show, and then they do this whatever they call it, shipping or whatever, and it becomes so big that it's actually made people think that the show had, some connection to homosexuality or whatever. Has nothing to do with it. But anyway, it's dope because to me,
it is dope. It is
the guy that writes it, the guy that created it is a big Marvel fan. His name is
you can tell. Yeah, you can tell.
His name is Kohei, and he's a Japanese artist. Like, this dude is bananas though. Like, they went and did an interview at his apartment, and they walk in, and he's like wearing these like goggles and a mask. Like, he's all dressed up, he's kitted, his just whole apartment is just shelves of statues and models and action figures and comics. It's just like looks like my little man cave here, but it's his whole house.
Damn.
And, and then he's just got this big drafting table in the middle where he sits and draws, and he's just all day long putting out work. Dude's a machine. But big Marvel fan, big Marvel mutant influence in Japan, man. And yeah, man, Japan, they're big on Marvel and they're big on hip hop. They're real big on hip hop too.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, yeah. Japan is really big. Yeah. They got so it's so, I ain't gonna say bad, but it got so prolific at one point that they had to create a Japanese version of BET strictly for the Japanese in Japan. Like, they literally had to do it.
Yeah.
Because that's how prolifically big hip hop is. Like, you hear KRS-One talk about it all the time. He said, listen, you might not hear me over here, but when I go overseas, it's like 1990. It's like 1991 all over again. And Europe takes hip hop a lot more serious than the US does right now. I think,
they take true hip hop serious.
Real hip hop.
No, yeah, right, Tiger. No, 100%, Tiger. You, and that's what I'm referring to. But you're right, because they like, look at the Snow Goons. Snow Goons, they putting out real hip hop, man. And Onyx keeps just using them as production for their albums, and they just keep using them. And some of the beats they put out and things is just so dope, man.
I first heard them with Skyzoo. I was like, who are these dudes, Snow Goons? And then I saw them when they did some with PMD.
Yep.
Like you said, now they do stuff with Onyx on the regular. Yeah, they're dope. They actually sent me I got on their mailing list somehow, and they sent me this single. And I was like, yo, no doubt, man, I'll promote y'all. They hit me back. It was like, yo, good looking. So,
yeah, you got on their mailing list, huh?
You too? My brother. Thank you, man.
Can I ask y'all a hip hop question right quick?
Yes, Coach, man, you listen. I told you we all equal, man. Just speak.
What y'all think about the Meth and Red verses?
Oh man,
that was dope.
Bro.
Fire.
COOKZ, that was dope, man.
Fire. They were funny. The way they were doing stuff when he was holding the cape, when he was doing Superman Lover, when they brought out EPMD, how they ended the show, man, that was phenomenal, man.
Yeah, man. If I wasn't such a Ghostface and Ray fan, then it would be my favorite verses.
Okay.
And I agree with you.
Ghost and Ray is still my favorite one, but they're a close second, man. Red and Meth, they killed it.
Yeah.
I want to see you got it. I want to see you got a deck do one. See you got a deck do versus that.
Oh, nah, it's an inside joke with with You God, man. And
I thought he knew. I thought that's why he said that.
He's serious.
He's serious. I think they should do an album together. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really think they should link up like Ghost and Ray, man.
The best lyricist in the Woo and the worst lyricist in the Woo.
You missed the last few weeks of us going in on You God on my shows. I'm telling you, it's pure comedy.
Yeah, man.
Everybody going You God, man. Everybody going You God. His last album, Venom. I'm gonna be honest, and I try to support You God, man. I'm not even gonna lie. But his last album, Venom, I just couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't find a song on it that I like. Production wise, it was just I'm gonna say it was garbage. Like seriously.
SOD said I played a song by You God. He said, "Yo, that song would be dope if he did it in sign language with no music." So that tells you, what he thought about that joint.
Yeah.
But there's a long going thing about You God that we joke about, and this girl that's a mod on one of the channels on Twitch came in and told a story about how she went to go see the Wu-Tang, and Ghost, Raekwon, a few of the dope ones weren't there, but You God was there. She was like, "I'm expecting to pay $80 to see You God. I want my money back." Yo, and it was hilarious. So we joked about it the whole show.
Yeah, that was classic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny, bro.
Yo,
that is funny.
Yeah,
so when you said that, I thought you was in on it.
Yeah, I as soon as he said it, I was like, wait, Stu was next. No, so he's really.
Oh man, that's funny, bro. Nah, because you know what, when You got like there was an album they did. What was it called? That they did a while back, and RZA had made a comment like he was like, all the guys bought it lyrically. He said, because I get on them all the time about their lyrics and this, that. He said, and then he made a comment. He said, even You God. He said, even You God bought it on that. And the single off of the album was it was actually one of the more popular singles. It was called 225 Rounds. And You God did bring it on that one. I can't say he didn't.
That's funny that he said even You God though.
That's exactly how he said. He said, yeah, even You God. He said, even You God came lyrically. I couldn't say nothing bad about it. I was like, oh wow.
He just did,
yeah. He said, You God bought the lyrics on this one. He was like, man. He said, I had to take my hat off to them guys.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. But I don't know. It's at the deck where You God like that's putting a hat on a silk hat on a pig or whatever. Hey, COOKZ, is that your TV?
Yeah, I hear like a feedback.
You got something playing like a TV or something on, or you got YouTube playing on another screen or something?
Oh yeah, I got it on another screen.
Because when I mute your thing, then it goes away. Yeah, so it's something you got playing over there, but it's kind of muffling us out.
Yeah, we're good now.
Yeah, we're real good now. So Falcon and the Winter Soldier was a hit with us.
Yeah, for sure.
And a lot of people are comparing it to WandaVision, which they shouldn't, and I understand it. They're saying, oh, it's not as good as that. I feel it was good in its own right for what it did. It started out slow a little bit, but in the 6 episodes, you know what I mean? I mean, they kind of summed it up. It didn't feel rushed, right? I don't think it didn't feel rushed.
No, not to me. No, it's just like a movie to me.
And then we find out what I was assuming about Emily Clark. She was the damn what's the name the whole time. I knew it.
Oh yeah.
Remember I said, I think she's the broker.
Yes.
Oh, the broker. Yeah. You did, man. And I really didn't think so.
I didn't either. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't.
It's lame as hell that she was.
Yeah.
That's lame, man. She should have been working for the power broker.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, I was hoping it was someone else like we knew in the Marvel universe. Like, oh shoot, it's I don't know, somebody, or something. I don't know.
Right.
But then I saw, at the end, the post credit when they showed her getting back in the government, and then she's like, "Okay, we in." I'm like, "Oh shoot, so she gonna really be a villain now?" Like, I don't know about her being a villain in Captain America 4. I think that'd be kind of corny. Hopefully there'd be somebody. I mean, hopefully the Thunderbolts will be in Captain America 4.
Yes.
Or the Dark Avengers or something like that.
That's what I think they're gonna do. Yeah, because it would be super lame for her to be the big bad in Cap 4. That would really be disrespectful to Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
That
would be. I mean, I feel good about the direction that they taking it, and I think that they stayed real comic book heavy. I like that.
Yeah.
Unlike when we get a DC movie, they give you the main characters, and it's always based on the comic or based on something. No, we want what we want. Now, like with Mortal Kombat this weekend, Mortal Kombat is based on the Mortal Kombat story. It's not actually the story. It's just based on.
Okay, so we segueing in there. That was a segue.
Yeah. We can say, yeah. That was a little push.
From sugar to shit. Let's go.
Nah, I love this part because I like, Tiger.
All right, so
Tiger get disappointed, man.
COOKZ, you saw it, right? You saw Mortal Kombat, right? Hey, turn off your YouTube or whatever.
There you go.
You're not muted now.
Like everything is off. Like everything is off.
Yeah, it's fine now. I think so.
Yeah.
Or maybe no, it's when we talk that it's coming out of his speaker. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. But you saw it, right? Mortal Kombat?
Yes.
I don't want to spoil. Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Yeah. What'd you think about it, COOKZ?
Yeah, what'd you think?
Well, I'm pretty sure y'all know the story or know the game, and I'm kind of late bloomer on it. So I kind of enjoyed it because I really, it's kind of a new thing, but I did see some of the old stuff that I saw in the older movies, like references or things like that. I guess that's what I was looking for because a lot of the reviews aren't good for it. So, so I guess I was just trying to see the good parts of it because I got to watch it early. But other than that, I thought it was an okay movie. I gave it a 6 because it was just something different to watch. Because we've been so Marvel and DC'd out for the past 2 months. I just thought it was something different to watch. So other than that, had a couple of good action scenes. It was a lot of weak scenes, and and then but the part I hated the most was how you gonna hack Johnny Cage as the surprise for a part 2 if y'all bring one. And that's you got muted there.
So you wanted to see Johnny Cage in this one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody did. Everybody did. Yeah, how you don't have Johnny Cage?
I didn't.
I'm not a Johnny Cage fan. Like I really don't care about.
Because it's like he's this, he's American with the shades and I'm the
now check it. The way y'all feel about him, that's how you're supposed to feel about Johnny Cage because that's his persona. His persona comes off like that. Like that's literally that's literally how you're supposed to feel about him. That's Johnny Cage. And then on top of that, he can whoop your ass. Like that's the whole thing behind Johnny Cage is exactly what y'all said.
Kano is supposed to make you hate him too, but I love that. Like I love him.
Right.
Like,
Kano's a straight scumbag. Right.
Yeah. But he did it. So
that was dope. The way they made him run, how he was fast because he does that in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But
Cabal, you talking about?
Cabal.
Cabal. My bad.
Yeah.
Y'all said Kano, right?
Kano, yeah.
Kano.
With the eye. Yeah.
The guy with the eye.
Look, he looked like he looked like a Care Bear. I said it before. He looked like a teddy bear or something. He was just not like Kano should be real rugged, real grimy, and scary looking.
Right, and then he's got the cybernetic eye. Like they just he can magically shoot lasers out his eye now.
All of a sudden he became half Cyclops. Yeah,
right. Like in the original story, when Sonya and Jax were chasing him, they got into like a little scuffle and his eye got damn. He lost his eye. Sonya took his eye.
That's why
he got it. Right, he got the cybernetic replacement, and then it was able to shoot lasers and things of that nature. So it's able to shoot like a laser. So. And this, they're like, oh, you got to find your Contra or whatever that was, and then you can shoot fireballs. Yeah, your Kama and lasers from your eyes. Come on, that's not. I mean,
yeah, because why couldn't they do the same thing they did to Jack's arms? They ripped his fucking arms off. The black man, the first dude that I thought was going to die. My lady said, "Look, that guy. Look, first guy to die." I was like, "Nah, he ain't gonna die." But she didn't know he was gonna get the metal arms.
Yeah. Right.
But I'm like, damn, they couldn't rip out his eye. Why they? You know what I mean?
Well, see now when they had Reptile scratch his eye up,
I thought right. That's what I thought. Yeah, I thought he was gonna get it then. Right
from that. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I mean, of course, but they just didn't. And speaking of Reptile, I like Reptile the Ninja, where he pulls off his mask.
Yeah, we all did.
The lizard. I hate
the
lizard.
That dude. Yes,
he's supposed to be a ninja. Yeah.
That was supposed to be
Reptile,
a monster
bro. He sent to try to kill them.
That's
Reptile. Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Yes. You know what? In every movie, I don't understand why. Every movie that we had, they don't make Reptile a ninja. They make him some type of monster. I don't understand that. I don't get that at all.
I was highly disappointed in this movie, man.
Dude,
I give it a 3. What Cook said he gave it a 6, I give it a 3 for the opening scene.
Speaking of the opening scene, I gotta give that.
The opening scene was dope. That was 10. That was dope. The fighting scene
Hanzo is fighting Scorpion. Hanzo is fighting Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero, that was dope.
Puts that one dude on his neck grabs him with the rope, and I was like, "Oh, this is about to be dope!" Like I'm thinking this movie's gonna be good. That was the best and only decent fight scene in the movie.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
And you know, on HBO Max, before the movie came out, they were like, "Watch the first 7 minutes of the movie." I should have just watched that, and I'd have been good. I'd have been like, "Yo, that shit was an 8 out of 10."
Yeah,
I'd have been like, hey, it was another part of the movie. I'd be like, "Oh, okay."
That's all I had to see.
Yeah, and it's no mistake that they put that out first too, because that actor that played Scorpion, he's a big actor in Japan. Like he was in Last Samurai. Like he's been in a lot of dope. He's dope. He's dope.
So when you saw him, you were like, okay,
right. I'm like, oh, they got some actors. They got
we knew exactly who he was. Yeah,
Raiden was Asian. Like when Raiden came down too, that was dope. When he came down,
that was dope.
Like, so I thought I was gonna go somewhere, but it went downhill for me.
You know, and Sub-Zero, he's in that show Warrior that Bruce Lee wrote. And so I knew him too. So I'm like, oh man, this is get ready to be dope. And you know, but they didn't give us any fight scenes like Warrior. Like there's shows out right now with fight scenes that are insane. Badlands is crazy.
Yeah, Badlands is crazy.
Yeah, and Badlands is crazy. Yeah,
Raiden didn't even fight, man.
Corny.
Raiden, the illest dude, he didn't even fight. I'm like,
you know, that Raiden, man, like I was so happy they finally gave us an Asian Raiden, because I didn't.
He was like the Hulk in the Avengers movie. He ain't fight,
but he didn't fight.
Nah, he did.
The lightning in his eye looked like a Snapchat filter. I mean, it was horrible.
Yeah. Now I was like,
he's a Snapchat filter
like that.
It was horrible.
Like, at least they could have made like lightning bolts. Like the dude that played in Big Trouble in Little China, he looked
right.
With his
he would have been an excellent Raiden. Like after watching that, you was like, yo, that they, Ed Boon and them said that's where they got the idea for Raiden from Big Trouble in Little China.
From Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah. Lopan with Shang Tsung. Yeah, Lopan and Shang Tsung.
Yeah, Lopan with Shang Tsung. Yeah,
your boy. Yeah, they got a few people from there. Your boy was Liu Kang, and Johnny Cage is your boy Kurt Russell. Like it was Mortal Kombat was birthed from Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So that's a little trivia.
Yeah, Angela said it's Hollywood, guys. Mortal Kombat is another IP that's gonna make money. Yeah, we get that, but make it good. Make it good.
Yeah, make it good. Yeah, that's all we ask.
Like that's what Marvel did. And Marvel did that. They took their big, franchise, famous, characters, but they made it quality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I thought. I saw, but again, it is a Mortal Kombat movie. Based on the last 2 Mortal Kombat movies, I didn't go into it expecting a whole lot, but I did think it was gonna be an improvement. I thought this was gonna be one of them, a dope movie. Like finally, we getting a real dope.
It had an old movie feel to it, like the way they make movies. With
the
fight, the corny dialogue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's
the cheesiness. Yeah, the cheesiness of the whole movie.
It's like
that's all right. I couldn't expect that with a martial arts movie, and especially a Mortal Kombat movie. But what else I expect is off the chain fight choreography, which we didn't get. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like we got all the whack parts and none of the dope parts. Of a Mortal Kombat. But
when I saw the 15-minute Mortal Kombat on YouTube with Michael J. White,
oh yeah,
like how serious that was better than this movie.
Now check it. Those were a promise because they were the webisodes. They were a promise that the next Mortal Kombat movie we got was going to be of that caliber.
And that's the mindset I had.
And that's why they did it. Right. That was the promise they gave us. It was like, oh, we're going to come out with these webisodes, and each one's going to be different to give you a different feel, so we can gauge, what everybody wants and give you another good Mortal Kombat movie. So we waited all this time.
Good way to gauge the fans,
Right. But the webisodes are way better than the movie.
Word up.
Right.
Word up. I don't know if y'all saw the Gambit standalone 20-minute thing on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Yo, everyone in there was like, "Yo, Marvel, you better look at this.
Right.
If y'all gonna remake the X-Men like y'all gonna do, and this dude playing Gambit, if it's not him, make it like this, because the way they did that was dope."
And Star Wars,
I
too.
still haven't seen that.
Star Wars fan films. Some of these Star Wars fan films.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, some of them.
Batman vs. Predator, man. I mean,
yeah, that was dope. Yeah, Batman vs. Predator was dope. Yeah,
but I think a lot of people with this Mortal Kombat, I think a lot of people wanted to like it so much that they have tricked themselves into thinking it was dope. Like a lot of people are really telling me that it's dope and all of this, and it's like I felt the same way about Star Wars when the sequels came out, like Force Awakens and all that. I was
you wanted to like it.
Dope. Yeah. And now I hate them, bro. I hate them with the passion. I know what they were supposed to be.
I watched the first 3 before I watched the last 3.
Yep.
And I didn't like the first 3. I mean,
a lot of people.
It got better. The Force Awakens, Last Jedi, it got worse. Like it was a downgrade. To me,
you didn't like the first 3 Star Wars movies?
When they first let me Phantom Menace. I really didn't dig it, except when the Darth Maul dude, but then they killed him.
Yeah,
damn, he was only in the movie for 10 minutes.
He was the only.
But to me, like Clone Wars, I like that because it was a little better. And then I guess it was the anticipation because you knew he was going to be Darth Vader.
Yeah.
So it was that leading up. So
to
me,
they got better as the trilogy goes on.
Yeah, this one with the girl and she's Han Solo's
it went down.
Daughter or what? Yeah, I'm like, wait, what is going on? What are they doing? Luke Skywalker was an image. He wasn't even fighting them. Like,
because you know what they're doing is it's all that woke women's, trying to have, women be everything and all of that. And it's like, okay, but Star Wars has always had strong women. Like that's not been a problem. We don't.
Yeah, that ain't the problem. The problem is you try to ruin everything else.
But you want to destroy Luke, and you know what I mean? Make Luke a joke, and it's just they went. But Mortal Kombat, it had its good thing. Like Goro, I think was great. The way
Goro was great.
CGI, the CGI was on point. You know what I mean? Except for the CGI blood, I can't stand CGI blood.
Yeah, why? I was like, why are they doing that? Right? Why don't they have blood packs with fake blood in it that come out when they, like have it pop out when they getting stabbed or whatever? When he was stabbing, like you said, it was dope when he was killing the dudes, Sub-Zero's henchmen. But the fake blood was like, kind of ruined it.
As soon as I saw the CGI blood, I was like, oh no.
They haven't gotten it right yet.
Because people, there's masters. There are masters of real of blood, like Greg Nicotero, the guys that do Walking Dead. Like there are people that master makeup and effects.
Like you're like, oh, like
real.
You'll really think it was real type. You know what I mean? And this CGI is sort of taking over that field, and all those people are like out of work and stuff. But I don't like all the super CGI movies, like the prequels, the Star Wars prequels. What I liked about The Force Awakens is that they went back to puppets, live puppets, and real, special effects and real stuff.
Yeah.
And so, but with Mortal Kombat,
and you can it really sticks out. The CGI, like not done right.
It does.
It really sticks out bad.
Yeah, it looks like a Roger Rabbit movie. Yeah, like Roger Rabbit or Cool World or something. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Angelo said the CGI blood is watery, and that's exact. I don't know why they don't make it thick, because it does. It seems real watery or real. Yeah, it's just bad. They never got it right.
Mm-hmm.
But
no.
Another thing, did y'all like the character that they made, Cole?
No, nobody likes Cole.
Yeah, because I'm sitting here like, wait, is he?
I thought it was gonna be Takeda.
And then he had that little corny ass Liu Kang dude. I'm like, okay, he's not Liu Kang.
Man.
I'm like, who's this little dude?
Like a little girl.
He's not Johnny Cage. So we get Cole. He get cold. I mean, cold.
You got a franchise with literally 100 characters, and you got to make one up. There's literally 100 characters in Mortal Kombat.
There's 80. As Ed Boon said, there's 80 something characters altogether. 80 like main characters, but you're right. It's probably over 100, but 80 main characters, fighters, then 80 fighters in Mortal Kombat. And, from one up to 11.
And then let me throw this at y'all. One of my friends, actually, the dude that's doing this peace walk across the we had a Mortal Kombat discussion last night, and he's like a real fanatic, you know what I'm saying? And what he was telling me, and y'all correct me or catch me if I'm wrong, if y'all know something about this, he put me on game. He said that baby was that baby that Raiden took and went up with. That was a descendant of where Cole come from. Y'all know anything about that?
Yeah, because Cole's related to Scorpion.
Okay.
Scorpion.
Oh yeah,
he's related to Scorpion. Yeah, he's
Scorpion was his ancestor.
Yeah, because Scorpion is a specter, so he never dies. So he's
he goes to hell.
And then he made a deal, right?
Now,
Shang Tsung in the original. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Tiger. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say just the way they made Sub-Zero, I like, especially his weapons when he was fighting with the ice, when he was fucking throwing hell at motherfuckers.
Hell yeah!
Came on the scene trying to kill. Remember that shit lifted up and he just like that. I like that. And when they were fighting at the end, they did him good. He was
on everybody. Yeah, that was dope.
It just felt to the cheese in
the cheese. It was a lot of cheese, Tiger. A lot of cheese. That's a lot of cheese, bro.
He was like, "Don't call me. I am now Sub-Zero." Like, we know your name already, bro.
We know you Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
Right.
It was just like,
like that's my problem too. The introductions, they spent too much time, like giving you like the small cheesy introductions. And they spent too much time on Cole. This is another thing I don't understand either. Because somebody answer me this question. When we were kids, if somebody said Tiger, Reno, or COOKZ, I'm gonna give you robot arms. Why does every character in these modern day movies cry about stuff like that? If somebody said I'm gonna give you cybernetic arm, bruh, I'm not gonna be crying. I'm gonna be like, let's do it. Like, I'm gonna wake up and be like, oh shoot,
DJ Fast now.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, like let's go outside and test these out.
Knocking out tapes a day.
What? He crying. I mean, the dude is crying on the table. He crying on the table, because he's from Supergirl. He plays Jimmy Olsen in Supergirl.
Yeah, I thought he looked familiar.
Yeah, he plays Jimmy Olsen in Supergirl. He's crying. He's on the table crying.
Well, probably hurt.
Man, I don't care how much. But think about when we did DC, and the guy turned into Cyborg, Victor Stone. He cried about it the whole time. He literally cried about being Cyborg. Oh, look what I could do. Couldn't do this morning. Oh, then he goes in the closet and starts crying.
Anything, bro. You can crack into the computers anywhere in the world. Like, put your bank account at 80
You can stack your bank account, right? You can stack your bank account, right? He crying. He crying. Yeah, he crying, walking around. He's crying.
How odd it would feel to have nothing but your brain, like your body's gone.
So he probably don't feel.
But I got a new body. I got a new body. It's
right.
I got a new body.
Stu's half full on this one. Half glass full on this one.
Bro, I got a new body. I'm a cyborg. I'll take it.
You know, it was funny when we watched the movie and Reno was talking about it as he's watching it, and he goes, "Oh, you said you went to 5 tours of Nam. I don't think that's gonna help you, Kano." His arm got ripped the fuck off.
Yeah, Jax. Them 5 tours ain't gonna help you, bro.
Yeah.
Sub-Zero,
but that's
you up.
But you know what? That's another part they messed up on too, because Jax doesn't get his arms until Mortal Kombat 2, and the story behind that is that he volunteered to receive the cybernetic implants in order to enhance his fighting abilities. Because when he fought Sub-Zero, you see how he just couldn't do nothing. So when he going into the Mortal Kombat 2, he was like, "Look, I'm gonna need something extra to help me beat these guys." So they gave him the cybernetic implants. and he was able to fight better and be more effective.
And when he first got his arms, they were forks.
Yes.
Before they transformed, I'm like, wait a minute. Now the metal transformed into better because he found his power. Like, that was whack, man. Hell? That shit was whack.
Yeah, I don't.
Everybody
like
else
that,
gets some natural power, but the one part of his body that's not connected to him is what gets the power.
Yeah,
but he had this birthmark since birth. If Jax was my homeboy, though, bro, I'm gonna tell you, if Jax was my homeboy, and I came in there, I would have never let them monks in that dirty ass cave with them rusty tools. And my God, like that.
Like, man, I'm gonna get all type of motherfuckers.
Yeah, Sonya walks in and she's just that's her homeboy, and she just going, okay. They're like, nah, we got this, and she's like, looks at the screwdrivers, and
like it was
tools,
nothing.
she's like, all right, they got him.
Yeah, that.
Sonya, I did not like.
I thought she was gonna walk in there and be like, oh my God, like what happened to you? Like, because they were tore together, this and that.
Word.
So like it was nothing. Like, okay, I'll be outside getting a drink. Let me know when you're done.
And in the meantime, he crying about it. Oh God, my arm. Come on, Jackson. You supposed to be like, look, when can I test these out? Let's go outside. Do what we got to do.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Sonya was the worst, man. She was not cool.
No,
the big face off between Raiden and Shang Tsung was like whack, like worse than a Power Rangers episode. Like they didn't
send them away.
Yeah, it was just bad. But Kung Lao, I was glad to see Kung Lao, man. I like that's my dude in the game. Like, that's my man.
I like Kung Lao. Yeah,
that's my dude. But it was cool to have him. But to me, it was the worst fight choreography I ever seen. Like that was some of the worst.
Yeah. Y'all can do better than this. I'm sorry.
Right. Now they're supposed to come out with a trilogy for this though. So we got supposedly 2 more movies. Moving forward, do you guys think that you'll want to give the other 2 movies a chance?
Oh, the sequel to Mortal Kombat?
Yes, it's supposed to be a trilogy.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, I mean, they did set it up for the for Johnny Cage to be, in the second movie. I don't know if he's gonna be a bad guy or what, because Cole's kind of there. You know what I mean? Cole.
I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not like when they say when it's gonna come out, like, all right, okay. I'm not gonna rush to go look for it, and especially if it come out in the movie theater, I ain't paying for it either. I was kind of mad I saw it for free. Like I wasted my time. I could have watched Nobody. Nobody I heard is dope.
Oh, you didn't see that yet?
Yeah, I want to see. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet either. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
That's one of the better movies that's been made.
Does Almega have it on Alflix? You know what Alflix is. I won't say what it is, but
no, I don't know. All
right. If he's in the chat, let me know if he could put his Alflix on, because it was off yesterday. I wanted to kind of watch it, but if
it was out, I was turned up yesterday, man. I was turned up.
If it's not, it's on eMovies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's not a cam version either, right?
No.
Okay. Why do people still do that? I don't get it.
I don't
get it either. Yeah, I don't get it.
Out the ass, and if someone's still in the movie theater and they still ain't holding it, they shaking and shit.
Mm-hmm. Like it's you see people. Yeah, you see people smoking blunts and everything in there. And,
people still want their hood movies. So.
You see people getting up, getting popcorn and taking pee breaks and stuff. We don't want to see that.
I heard the animated Soul won for best animated. I mean, I don't watch the Oscars and none of it, but I heard they won.
Like that. Soul?
I guess so.
Yeah, that was good.
Soul was good, but I guess so, man. Well, I just want to know why. Who can I ask y'all guys a serious question? Who picks the movies that get nominated, or even like who does it? Like, you ever notice how like we'll have a movie and it'll like take Black Panther. The year Black Panther came out, it was the bomb. Like we never seen nothing like that. It was good, and every
why
aspect
didn't he win
of
an
the game.
Oscar, right?
Why didn't they win an Oscar?
Yeah,
movies that don't even. Right, movies that don't even hit top 5 in the box office win like 6 Oscars, and the movie that had the most like a cult following and what had the most money, like you got a movie made $1 billion and didn't even get an Oscar. But then you got a movie that made like $100,000.
It's just like the Grammys, bro. It's politics.
They get 5. Right, they get 5 Oscars.
That's why I don't watch none of them award shows. They all whack. They all, you know what I mean? They give awards to, you know, the rapper album of the year that you know, like, for a fact, no one would ever fucking vote for that.
You like Takashi or something. Yeah.
So
yeah, because one of them, they gave an award for one of the Pinocchio, I think it was. And I was like, well, when did they even? It was either Pinocchio or Peter Pan. It was Peter Pan or something. I was like, when did that even come out? Like, I didn't even hear about that. Like why can't we get like Malcolm?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, like I was like, yo, when did they? Like it was something crazy. Like it was either Pinocchio or Peter Pan. Like when they did Malcolm X, everybody I ever talked to when they seen X by Spike Lee, everybody was like, yo, why didn't Denzel win an Oscar for that?
You already know why. Malcolm X,
right? But he won. But he won for Training Day. As soon as he did Training Day, as soon as he did Training Day, he was a dirty, low down, scumbag cop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he got awards out the wazoo for that.
Yep.
That's why your man.
Most of my heroes don't appear in those stamps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jada Kiss said why Denzel had to be crooked before he took it.
Yep.
That's what he's talking about. That's what he's talking about. Why did he have to play? Yeah, why did he have to play a crooked cop before they gave him the Oscar?
Nice.
Look, Denzel should have been winning Oscars since Glory, man. Like Denzel been.
Yeah, it was because he did a good job in Glory, man.
Glory, amazing.
It just baffles me, bro. Like it literally just baffles me how I always ask the same question every year. I was like, who picks these movies? Like put us up there, put the 4 of us up there, and the Grammys would probably be the best. The Grammys, the Oscars, it'd be the best.
No, because they kill us. Because they be like, y'all ain't picking that movie. They wouldn't want us to pick the movies. You know what I mean? We know why. Yeah, he should have won it. John Q. You right, Third Eye. John Q was dope.
Yeah. John Q was dope. Come
on, man.
Great movie.
Great.
Yeah, Denzel's one of those actors that you don't have to see the trailer. You don't have to know the plot. I don't need to know nothing. It's a Denzel movie. That's gonna be dope.
Yeah. And his son is dope.
Keanu Reeves is another one. Keanu Reeves is an actor who I do not like. Like as an actor, Keanu Reeves is like really not good. Like
we got to figure out what the Matrix is. We gotta figure out what the Matrix. He's the same. He talks the same in every movie, bro.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. John Wick is the only one I kind of like.
It's something that I don't know if he, what he doing behind the scenes or who he's sucking, but he get every dope movie. Like if Keanu Reeves got a movie coming out, you can guarantee it's gonna be hard. Think about it.
Don't he have a part of? Isn't he finna get or I ain't gonna say is he being picked to play a character in one of the universes?
Supposedly in the Marvel.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, who was it?
I wonder who. Yeah, who though? What if he's Gambit? Let's just say they make him Gambit.
That would work. That would be great. But if they did make him Gambit, it would have to be a Gambit solo movie or an all-star studded X-Men cast. You know what I mean? Because he ain't gonna take no Gambit role. Because Gambit ain't gonna get no big role in an X-Men movie.
No, not an X-Men movie.
So he have to have a solo. Yeah.
Which he did have
Forge. What about Forge? What if he was Forge?
Still, that's not a real main character. You know what I mean? Like he'd have to be Cyclops or something. You know what I mean?
No, we know when you think about it, Forge. When they do Forge with the X-Men, I just mean because right. No, you're right. He's there.
Character, the actor, yeah.
No, you're right. He's there, but he's never there. Like they talk about Forge, they show Forge. He gets weapons, but you never really see him like get it in. Like you never see.
Well, he's like the who's the guy?
If they
James Bond who makes all the gadgets. Like he's that guy. So that's how they play him in the book.
Now, if they did a series with Forge and he was like a MacGyver type dude, that's how Forge is, but he's on a mutant level doing it.
Right.
That might work.
That would
so they would have to make it work first to make him a main character.
Yes.
I could see that happening.
That's true. That
would be dope. That would be dope. I just really hope they give us a mutant series, man. That'd be
Or if he was to play a bad guy, what bad guy do you think Keanu Reeves could play? Let's say if they made him a bad guy.
Mr. Sinister, like,
yeah, I can see him playing Mr. Sinister.
I don't know. Mr. Sinister is too.
I could see that dude that played Zod in Man of Steel be Mr. Sinister. His face just looks fucking weird.
He played a good Zod. I liked his Zod. Yeah, he played a good Zod. Yeah,
Right.
his Zod was
some type of
his Zod was good. His Zod was good.
He was.
That was a good Zod.
Mr. Sinister now is like this real flamboyant kind of egomaniac, like fashion conscious
in the comics.
Yeah, in the Krakoa stuff, he's like.
Is he wearing Versace now?
Yeah, bro, he's like that. He's like a fashionista or something. I don't know, like what you call it, but he's like super. I don't know. And it's
he said Metro said Dr. Doom. If that dude played Dr. Doom, that played Zod.
Keanu Reeves.
No, Zod.
The dude that plays Zod.
He would be a good Dr. Doom.
Michael Shannon.
But you know what, Doctor? Why can't we just get Dr. Doom with the mask, the hood, the cape, the armor? And we get the armor, and then we get like this messed up.
That was Fox. That's why. They didn't know what the fuck. Exactly. Look who Galactus was. He was a damn shadow and shit.
A cloud, yeah.
You got a point there. Yeah, you definitely got a point there. Yeah, I can definitely agree with you on that one.
Silver Surfer looked great, but that was it.
Yeah, I can see Keanu Reeves is like maybe he could be MODOK. He could do a good MODOK.
MODOK?
Yeah, he could do a MODOK. Yeah,
big head.
Yeah,
Michael Shannon would be dope as MODOK. Yo,
it gotta be somebody that's like
his head. Michael Shannon got MODOK head already.
That weird head.
Yeah.
If it was just his head.
What about Archangel? What about him as Archangel?
Now that would work.
Hey, if I Google that, I believe that's who.
But he wouldn't be a good Worthington. I'm sorry.
MODOK is the one that they was talking about.
They did. He's in a movie.
Yeah, they did talk about. Yeah.
Who?
They talking about MODOK.
Yeah, he's in a show.
He's in a show or a movie. Yeah, MODOK.
Yeah, he's but he's not. They're not making him a big head. No, not show or movie. I'm sorry, y'all. He's in the Avengers video game that's out right now. The new Avengers video game. He's the big bad in the Avengers game, which is nice. The Xbox Series X or PS5. They got it for PC. They got it for Xbox One and PS4.
Yeah, I got it for PS4.
Yeah. Avengers. It's dope.
And but MODOK's in that, but he's not the MODOK from the comics. He's not the big floating head with the little arms. He's a human that is, I guess his head gets bigger as they go on, and
he keeps evolving. Yeah. By the end of the game, he's he looks like his comic book iteration.
I don't know though, does he?
Okay. Yeah, at the end of when you beat the game, by the time you get to the end of the game, I beat it.
Okay. Okay. I haven't yet. Okay. Because I'm waiting. I'm like, man, he's not turning into him. He's not MODOK yet.
No, they keep like every time they show him, he looks different, and then he evolves more.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that MODOK series. That's
the Hulu series. That's gonna be dope.
Because it looks like Robot Chicken, that kind of animation.
Okay.
And I've got a MODOK comic too.
So the trailer is funny as hell.
Yeah, because he's got a new comic out called maybe it's just called MODOK. But yeah, it just started. It might be like 5 issues or something like that out, but it's real funny. It's like a comic. It's a comedy.
It's a comedy.
Yeah, it's like murder too. Like like a almost maybe Deadpoolish maybe, but.
So what about Havoc? What about Havoc? Do y'all think Reeves could be good? Havoc
playing Havoc.
That would work.
Yeah.
Or Bullseye. What about Bullseye?
I mean, I
like to do that play Bullseye in Daredevil.
Yeah. He
was insane.
But Phantom X is who I was thinking Keanu Reeves could play, but Phantom X, but he don't get a whole lot of face time.
Yeah.
Wears a mask a lot. But yeah, man, Mortal Kombat was hit or miss. I guess you either loved it or hated it.
I'm on the fence. I like the fact they made a new movie, but after watching it, I don't like it as much as I did the very first one.
Before you watched it?
Yeah, the very first one. Because even the very first one, people people like that more than they like the other. Like they accepted that as a Mortal Kombat movie
because of the time.
Movie was all right.
Right.
It was
because
all
of
right.
the era.
Yeah.
Right.
If you look at it
so
now,
watching
though,
this,
like,
watching this new one, you
made like if this was back then, it would have probably trumped that one.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it would. Yeah.
Bro, the director was like us, like you stuck in the 90s, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. 90s like we.
You know what I watched?
Yeah.
Last night, I almost forgot. Episode 7. I can't say it because when you say it, Invincible.
Yeah, you gotta show the logo.
That shit is so funny when he says, "Yo, my name is," and then it just.
Yeah, man.
You notice there's more blood every time they show it. Like every episode.
Right.
Yo, y'all put me on to some shit, man. I'm loving this.
That's one of my favorite shows.
Tiger, you gotta read it. Tiger, you gotta read the comic. The comic is
my god,
the chain.
Y'all put me on.
They deviate. The only thing I can say about the TV about the anime that I don't like is they kind of deviate from the main story, but I think they do it to stretch it out and entertain you and then go back, because some of the stuff I'm seeing in it, I'm like, all right, well, they didn't do that in the comic, or this one is, you know what I mean? Then there's something, like, I don't want to spoil it. I'm not gonna.
Please don't.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna go. It's a very good show. You should all watch it. And
I'm hooked from the first episode. Word up.
Yes, from episode 1, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Being an avid comic book fan and reader of the Invincible series. Yes.
Did you watch it too?
Yeah, I was gonna say I had been seeing. I've been seeing the comics, but I didn't pay any attention. And then when I watched the last show, it was either the last show or the last show. Tiger, you said, man, I binge watch Invincible, y'all, and I was like, man, this show must be pretty good. I must be missing something. Mm-hmm. So I went and binge watched from 1 to 5, and you know what I'm saying. And I just want to throw this in. Episode 1 made my mouth go. Like, I was just like, like at the end of it, I was just like, what have I just watched?
Yeah, man.
You know what, COOKZ? That's how I was when I seen the remakes of Voltron that they put out on Netflix. Like I've always been a giant Voltron fan.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
What? Listen, if y'all thought you were blown away by Invincible, if you was blown away by Invincible, and you watched Voltron back in the day, and then you watched that series they put on Netflix,
I'm about to watch it.
That was like, listen, there are three shows Netflix put out in the last, I'll say 2-3 years that I loved. I thought they were just excellent, and they didn't get the props like they should have. One is Dragon Prince. Dragon Prince was like, Dragon Prince was like great. Like you look at it, you be like, what kind of, but then when you watch it, you're like, yo, this is good. And you get into the story, and next thing you know, you like on season 3, you're like, yo, like this is like real, like this is great. 2 was Voltron. Voltron was the way they reworked it, the way they made it make sense. Like everything that happened in the original series happens in this one, but it has more of an adult feel to it.
Okay.
Like more of a seriousness. Yeah. Whereas you know how the cartoon's kind of cheesy and you know, the animations. This one
cartoon,
this one, man, listen.
It must be good.
I was blown. Listen, I was literally binge watching it, bro. Like I couldn't wait for the new ones to come out. I was like, yo, man, I gotta like.
How many seasons did it have so far? Do you know?
I think it's like 4 or 5 or something like that.
Okay, I'm gonna start watching it. You said that's that good. It's as good as you saying it.
Dude, it's good. No, listen, Voltron. I'm a fan, and like I love Mortal Kombat, and I can sit here and tell y'all without a question, without a shadow of a doubt, it was bad. It wasn't really that great. Was it watchable? Yes. Was I impressed by it? No, hell no. By no means. The video game tells a better story and is more entenning. So if you want some Mortal Kombat, you want my opinion, you want some Mortal Kombat, play the game. Fire up your PS4 or your PS5. Yeah, fire your PS4 or 5 up. Do what you got to do. It's going to be a much better experience.
You know what I watched yesterday? I didn't watch the whole thing, but I put it on purposely just to see how bad it used to look back in the days. So now I put on an old, now not Godzilla from the 80s. This is they did it in Japan in like 2003.
Right. Those movies are dope, Tiger. Those movies are dope.
Yeah, I know. But this one that I saw, yo, you look at it and it's like, yo, that's a toy. That's not a submarine. It's a toy.
Wow.
Yo,
Yeah, some of them were like that,
funny.
yeah.
We were sitting there laughing at it because it just, but we were like, but you understood it because it was back in those times. But just seeing how obvious it looked. Like when we were little watching it, we were like, yo, Godzilla. We wasn't thinking like that.
When you're little,
looking at it with adult eyes, we like, yo, that look like a Lego.
Yeah.
Yo, those trees are shrubs. They
not even a good model.
Yeah, yeah. It was just funny just looking at it, like
the
nostalgia of it. You know what I'm saying? But
looking
at that was better than Mortal Kombat too. So.
Oh yeah,
yeah, Mortal. Yeah. Listen, I tell listen, if you're gonna watch Mortal Kombat, just play the game, bro. That's all I got for you. Play the game. I can't even give it a score. If I was, I'm probably around where COOKZ had like a 6 or 7 for the entertainment. Kano made it watchable. It was sort of like watching that last Batman movie, Batman and Robin, where if it wasn't for Arnold Schwarzenegger, the movie would have been a total flop. And that's how I feel. Right? Yeah, like his little puns. He was the best actor in the movie. He was the best actor in the movie, and he did his thing. But in this one, Kano kind of saves the movie from being totally boring. Like seriously, he literally does.
Yeah, he was funny in some parts. He was like,
yeah, he saved the movie if there was any salvation for it. It was Kano, but yeah, he just didn't look the part. But he was hilarious. Yeah, he was good. But I'm glad you reminded me of the show, Tiger Man, because I forgot to watch last night, and I would have forgot again.
Yeah, it was dope. Woo.
Yeah, I'm watching that as soon as we finish up, man. I'm putting Invincible on. That is the best thing out right now.
Yeah, I gotta watch. Yeah, I gotta watch those too. Yeah,
that's
on
the best thing
out. 1 to 10, what y'all rate Invincible on a scale of 1 to 10?
What?
Invincible?
10. Yeah. I give it a 10, bro. I like it.
10.
Yeah, I give it a 10, bro. Yeah,
10.
It's a 10 all day.
I can't justify giving it anything lower.
Nothing. Yeah.
If I had to, maybe when I first watched it, like I'm looking at the costumes and I'm like, it's like, but everything else makes up for it. I don't even care. Right. Like the costumes look maybe,
generic.
Yeah. There's nothing like spectacular
but I think
about it.
That was. I think
that's the point. Right?
Yeah. Right. Because it's like it's not. We don't want to. And they got the fake Justice League, you know what I mean? The fake.
Yeah, everything's a knockoff of something else, but it's good.
You know what's cool? The main guy of the Justice League, the strong guy, the main guy of the fake Justice League, they called it the Guardians of the Globe.
Guardians of the Globe, yeah.
But he was kind of supposed to be the Superman guy, but he didn't fly.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because Superman didn't originally fly. You know what I mean? He leaped tall buildings with a single bound. He jumped and shit, but he never flew. The first the first Superman comics, Superman did not fly.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't even know.
I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. That is true. Yeah, he was like the Hulk. Yeah, because like when I was a kid, I used to be like, yo, can the Hulk fly? And a friend of mine, he was like, nah, he just can jump real far. Like he just jumps
real far. Yeah.
I was like, real? I was like, yeah. I was like, so how's he get around? He said, oh, he just jumps.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, okay.
But that's Superman. Yeah, Superman used to do that. Yeah,
Let me ask y'all
Immortal was his name. That's right, Metro.
Let me ask y'all this: what is Omni-Man problem?
Well,
he's an alien. Yeah.
He's an alien.
In a nutshell, his race of people from the planet that he's from, they're so powerful that they go and take over other planets and induce their will. But he got
Krypton and
like it only takes one of them to go.
It only takes one of them to take over a whole planet. That's how strong they are. Like, that's how powerful. But he got the Earth, and he got him some Earth booty, and the girl put it on him. She put it on him. So he put it on him.
So he didn't. Why he hooked up Guardians of the Globe like that. That's why he did them like that.
We don't know. I can't tell you without giving it away. Yeah, I can't tell you without giving it. If you read the comic, when you read the comic, you know, like I know why, because I read the comic.
Right.
And it's playing out. I can tell you this much. It's playing out. It's playing out the way it's supposed to play out.
Yeah, that's why I can't wait.
It's just getting sidetracked just a little bit. Yeah, it's getting sidetracked just a little bit. And that's what's killing it for me, but keeping it interesting at the same time. But I like it.
But it gets deeper. It gets deeper. It gets doper.
It does get doper
because it's following the comic. Like it's following the comic to the T, and because it could, and that's why they made it animated, and I like that. They need to start adapting more R-rated comics, man. You know what I mean? Like
more comics. Yes.
Because the best animated comics out there are the DC joints, but they don't stick always 100% close to the comic, and they're never like super R-rated. You know what I mean? But they're dope. But that's the dopest thing out. But I want to see more of these super R-rated, super violent. You know what I mean? Like Invincible.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we could. What about Immortal Hulk? You think they could do that with Immortal Hulk, like Invincible?
That would be so dope.
I don't think they would do it, but it would be dope.
Nah, it would be dope as hell. But
I'd like to see someone else, someone, an animator. You know how people that are not even connected to it, like do that, put it on YouTube.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Kind of like how we got Deadpool and they started making the R-rated superhero stuff.
Yeah,
they found out
it works. Yeah, it works. Yeah, it works. It does. It really does. Yeah. We had a discussion at work this weekend, and I want to ask you guys this question because I need some more opinions. Who do you think will win out of a fight between Batman and Black Panther, or T'Challa and Bruce Wayne?
That's the same.
It was a difference because as Batman, because here was the argument. As Batman, he would have all his gadgets and gear.
Oh, you're saying they
like that
as their alter ego.
If they fought with T'Challa would have the he would have the suit.
Yeah.
I think T'Challa without the suit and Bruce Wayne without the suit, I'm gonna give it to Bruce because he's a ninja. He's trained. He's a ninja. You gotta forget, Batman is a ninja. That's why they made Batman ninja. Batman is a ninja. Black Panther is a dope warrior, but he's dope because he's got the powers and the claws and the armor. You know what I mean? But he's not like a ninja. He's not a martial arts, to my knowledge. He's not like a martial arts master. So you take away his Black Pantherness and it's just T'Challa the man. Bruce Wayne is one of them guys that has no superpower, but he's still out there whooping supervillains because he's a ninja.
Now that's what I said. I was like, he's just a man. Like Bruce Wayne is just a man. He has he's not enhanced. He's at peak physical conditioning and performance, but he's just a man, just a regular man.
But I don't know because I don't know enough about Black Panther to know if he is a martial artist. Okay, well, third eye said
warrior.
He's a warrior. Yeah, we know he's a warrior.
Nah, he is a martial art. Okay, so he learns over 100 styles of martial arts. So yeah.
Superman can't even be Batman.
Nah,
Batman is he's right. Superman can't really beat Batman. Metro Customer is right. He took out Superman. Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So DJ
I watched
Tiger.
that again, man. I watched Batman vs Superman after I watched the better rendition of Justice League, and
I like the Batman versus Superman. I can't lie.
I can say I like it a little more than I initially when I first watched it, because I just didn't like he didn't kill him because they got the mothers have the same name. That was just like corny to me. But I'm looking at it now, like again, and it was watched. Like I watched it, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I actually put it on. Like, let me watch this again. So I know inside that I kind of. I like it more. Just sometimes you watch a movie and it don't grab you, and then it gets better with time. Kind of
grow on you. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's not gonna lie, it kind of did. Yeah.
But maybe the mother's name thing was more of the reason they wanted to find, because they already kind of wanted to team up. So
and I get it because to make a connection, like they got a connection, because of their mothers. Yeah, and Batman's mother died, obviously.
Right.
So it's like, okay, his mother named Martha. Yeah,
Martha.
I get it. I just thought it was, and it could have. I don't know.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. At
Yeah.
first,
We've
I didn't.
known that.
I didn't
We've known
dig
that for years, man.
your
But I don't
boy,
understand why it was such a big thing in this movie.
What's
Ben
that?
Affleck.
Like we've known for years that both their mother's name was Martha. Because you had Martha Kent and then you had
I guess
Martha
it didn't.
Wayne.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't
didn't
really
resonate.
know Bruce Wayne's mom's name.
No?
Nah.
Oh, wow.
But again, I'm not. You're the resident DC guy. I'm not. I'm a Marvel
Okay.
guy.
I knew it, but it wasn't like
Martha and
a,
Thomas
I do
Wayne.
rock with Batman. I got a lot of Batman comics. Like I'm definitely Batman is the one thing that keeps me connected to DC. But
Okay.
I didn't really know.
I knew it, but it wasn't like they don't. It's not like
You
they
don't think
say her
about
name all the time, like they say
Right.
Thomas Wayne, because Thomas Wayne they used him and
Thomas
other.
Wayne.
You know, it was his father.
Yeah.
Remember, Thomas
Right.
Wayne was the Batman in the alternate universe, and
Yeah.
you know, but they just didn't use Martha her name like regularly. But
No, they didn't.
you just
Right.
knew, but
Yeah.
you knew it was like, well, I knew, you know, but
Right.
Yeah.
I
I
guess
just
a lot
never
of
put it
people
together
are-
like that. Yeah. I never put it together like that. I was just like,
yeah.
yeah, they are named Martha. They both are named Martha. I was like,
Yeah.
but it just never resonated with me. Like it would stop Batman from killing anyone.
Yeah,
Superman from killing Batman. Like I never thought about that, man. Not like that.
Like, if like yo, if Superman was a racist Batman, would you still would have killed him? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
oh, your mother's name is Martha. You don't like black people, but your mother's name is
Right.
Martha, so you could.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm stabbing you with
That's
the
true.
kryptonite spear.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think that's what it was. It's like they both. I think they wanted a reason to
Yeah, that's
team
true.
up,
Together or whatever.
not
Yeah.
kill each other. Yeah.
Hey, I got a question for you, DJ Tiger. The Nas Nip Ninth.
Yeah.
How'd you come up with that, man? No, how'd you come up with that? It's dope. I mean, first of all, let me take my hat off to you. It was dope.
Wait, what is it?
I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's dope. The Nas Nip Ninth is dope. I like, you know what it is? You personify hip hop with that because that's what hip hop is. It's creativity. Like, you know what I mean? Like that was real creative. You know what I mean? And the whole thing, the whole premise about it, you know, I would have never thought to put that together. Like,
Me either.
or even, you know, even having them be on together on a joint. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just
The
it's
reason
just
why
that
I thought of it because I
Mhm.
had a Nas. I mean, I had a Nipsey ninth blend that I did last year, and it was just one song. And I was
Right.
like, I want them because I had that acapella. It was rare to get his acapellas, especially after he passed. So then the song is called Midnight Blue, that Ninth Wonder, the instrumental. So I was like,
Mhm.
okay, Nipsey Hussle, crit. So let me see if I make this work. And it kind of worked. So I just did that and that was it. I had a Nas Ninth Wonder. Over the years doing different blends, all of a sudden I was like, oh shoot, I got a few Nas Ninth Wonder blends already, just on different projects. So I was like, oh shoot, what if I do a Nas Nip Ninth just because it just flowed, Nas Nip Ninth, and you know, it was just that was my brain just thinking it like that.
Okay.
Then I was like, okay, I already got a Nip on a Ninth Wonder joint. Let me put Nip on another beat with maybe Nas. Okay.
Right.
All right. And then now I got 5. Okay, let me put them on another one. Now 6. And then before I knew it, I had a whole project.
Yeah.
It was
That's
dope.
dope.
Exactly
That-
how it
that-
came out.
That Nipsey Hussle premiere joint is still one of my favorite joints that you
Thanks,
did.
man. Thanks.
Yeah, I bumped that. Yeah, I bumped that in the car.
Yeah,
Regular.
man. That was
Yeah,
so
that
dope.
is- that is a nice joint.
That was so dope, man. When I found it, I had to show Tiger, man. I was
Yeah. Yo, funny
Yo, it
story.
was so
Yeah.
dope. I'm like, Tiger, yo, man, I just found this joint because it was on another channel. It wasn't on Full Blast. It was on, I think, AOK.
AOK, yeah. They promote my
So
stuff.
I just thought it was somebody else's, right? So I'm like, Tiger, you gotta see this joint, man. It's not, it's Nip and Premiere, it's bananas. So I sent it to him. He's like, yeah, man, that's my joint. Like I made that. I was like, oh, yeah.
He was like, oh shit.
It was
But yeah,
dope.
man,
Yeah,
that
is
was-
dope.
that was classic.
And
Yeah, but the
you know, the
numbers
dude that we did that with, the AOK dude, shout out to him, man. They in Hawaii. You know, we were like, you know, let's pick beats that are not the regular Premiere beats. You know, a Gangstar, a Nas. You know, let's pick some B-side Premier beats that, you know, he used for other artists that maybe the real underground Premier know, but are not a commercial Premier beat. You know, like Mass Appeal or New York State of Mind. Right, you know what I mean? Those are like the regular Premier joints.
Right.
And when they did the write-up, they were like, yeah, he said, don't expect to hear this on a regular Gangstar beat, you know. And they were like, they said it. It was like, yo, they picked the beats that you don't really hear, but that are dope Premier beats.
Right.
And we made it mesh, you know, that way. And that's like, because, you know, you're going to hear, if you use the most commercial Premier beat and you put someone else on it, you know, people are not going to listen to it that way. They're going to listen to it like, nah, man, this is a Nas. Like, why are you trying to change it? But
you trying to make it something new.
Yeah, like if he would have actually,
like, they forget about that beat, and then when they hear it with this new blend, it's almost like, oh, this is some new shit. It's not like, oh, they tried to Frankenstein some shit.
Yeah.
Right. But that's the importance of the DJ. I think we were in the chat one day when we were talking about that, or you were talking about it, the importance of the DJ to hip hop. Like, we've had mixtapes since day one of hip hop. We've had beat tapes since day one of hip, and DJs have always, they have always remixed and reworked something and give hip hop that, you know, give the songs and the lyrics that longevity.
Yeah,
you know, that they already have. So you know, you already got timeless lyrics, and then the DJ says, well, you know, let me spin this with that. Now you can, you know, you party like, oh man, this remix, this is dope. You know what I mean? The DJ is really important, and we lost that. I don't think we were watching that's what we were talking about. We were watching the thing you put up the other day when we were watching Scratch and all of them.
Oh yeah,
the DJ competition.
Yeah. The Scratch Pickles versus X-Men.
Right, Scratch Pickles. Right. Where is that now?
Yeah. Well, they have it, but they use laptops now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and that was my point, because remember Corey was like, you know, that's just all talent. Like, they just using their hands, and Corey kept saying that. He kept saying no laptops. And they were getting it, bro. They made a whole song. It was like 4 of them, and they kept bringing it back, and they made a whole. It was they made like a little.
I don't want to sound like I'm old bitter that, you know, they're using laptops as competition. Like these DJs are nice. They're nice. Yeah. It's not like they're using the computers to make them nice. They already are nice. Right. But it's just me not watching you change the records. Not watching, like you said, 4 DJs at a time. One is scratching a word. One is scratching a kick. One is scratching a snare. One is scratching a horn. Like, that's great. That's like a band.
Crazy.
It's a band, right?
So when it's a computer doing this, like, it don't look exciting. You know, when it's a competition,
it's not as entertaining.
When he's just on YouTube, like, he's getting down. But in a competition, it just doesn't look like an exciting thing. You know?
Right.
I like to see the final.
The software, because you can use software to make blends. Like, you can use software. You don't even need a set of turntables.
You can push 2 buttons and make them both blend.
Yeah. Right. And whereas then that takes talent. Like, and that's my question. Like, where's the talent now? Where is the talent where we have a DJ?
As shit gets easier to do, people get lazier.
Facts.
But that's
technology. That's human evolution.
Yeah, but that's people that don't respect the craft. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I use laptop. Jazzy Jeff uses a laptop. Scratch uses a laptop. But I guarantee you, that laptop go down, we turning around and pulling that record out and put it on the turntable. There's a lot of DJs that they can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, but there's a lot.
They laptop goes down and the show's over.
Yeah, you know. So
oh wow,
you'll know the ones that were bred from the era. You know what I mean? It shows.
Right.
It'll show. You know.
Right. Yeah, it'll show in the work.
So now we stuck with the mumble rappers and the laptop DJ.
No, we ain't stuck with them. Because I don't hear near mumble rap.
Yeah, right.
On Full Blast Radio.
Right.
That's why I love.
I don't know what they were saying before. I don't know what they're saying now.
Hey, no, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Because I listen to Full Blast all day. And big shout out to you too, man, for that for Full Blast Radio being on TuneIn. You know. Yeah. My house is integrated with Alexa. Yeah, mine's integrated with Alexa, so I just be like, play Full Blast Radio on TuneIn. Boom.
Oh, nice.
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling.
Tired.
Now is that a live mixtape or is that like a previous one you mixed and you just put it up there? Like I'm
that's
curious
the
how it
stream.
works.
No, that's the stream that plays 24 hours a day. Like I can tap into it. Like say if I go live tonight and I decide to tap into my live stream.
Right.
If you say, let's play Full Blast Radio, and if I'm live DJing through the tune-in, yeah, you'll hear me talking through it.
Oh, so you can go live on it too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope, bro. That's dope. Yeah.
And I made it
because I bump it all the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a separate computer playing, just my music, in this booth. I don't know if you see the booth right here. But on my Mac, I have a remote where I can pull the screen up to this one and just click stop and then go live through my DJ computer through the stream.
Okay. Now, is there any other way? Let's say I have Alexa. I have Alexa, so of course I'm not bragging, but I'm technologically advanced, so I can listen to Full Blast Radio. I can listen to full. I can listen. Okay, well, shit. Well, you gave me permission. Well, listen, I can listen to Full Blast Radio at the Talk of Word in my backyard, wherever I want in my house. I just say I can play it throughout the whole house. So for the people that don't have, we had a smart house. So for the people who don't have a smart house, what's the best way for them to listen to Full Blast on TuneIn? Like they would the regular radio station, like 105, 99 or something like that.
You just go to tunein.com and type in Full Blast Radio.
Okay.
Nice.
Come right up. Okay.
Yep. Is there an app? Does TuneIn have an app? Like, can I get the TuneIn app? Too.
Yeah.
And then
I have my own app as well, but it's
I have that app as well. Yeah. And I'm glad you brought that up, DJ Tiger. And I said, I'm glad you brought. I also have that app as well with all your mixes on there. I listen to that too. From time to time, but whenever it serves its purpose. But can you talk about that also? Your app.
Yeah,
and where they can get it from, because I don't know if everybody knows, but
I don't even know.
I do. I got the email. I was on top of it from day one.
Now you go to Google Play or the iTunes store and search Full Blast Radio and put the app right on your phone. Boom. Now the live stream isn't playing on it now because I'm trying to get it integrated on another service, or I might go back to the other one because I had some issues. But but you can go there and like you can. The YouTube is on there, so you can search for all the shows on YouTube.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
You can search, I think, SoundCloud as well on there as well, and my blog. You can see the post on there too. So
nice.
Okay. So we can go to the Play Store and get that. And then because I just want to make sure everybody knows we can get Full Blast Radio all the time, even
everywhere.
Because you know how YouTube gets with you sometimes, man.
Yeah.
So we just want to know that even though I got all of that. Yeah, I got a smart, because when you're streaming on Twitch, I usually put the stream on through the TV because I got surround sound. So it comes through. I'm all about sound. Right. I'm all about sound. So I get to hear all the bass and everything, man. I love when you hit the scratch.
I put that reggae on, your whole house is trembling.
It's rocking. My whole house is rocking, baby. Yeah, it's rocking. Bo bo bo. Bo 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 bo. It's rocking.
Yeah. Well, at 8:30, I'm streaming a 2010 mixtape I think it's from DJ Unexpected. It's called, I named it Woo Block, but it's Ghostface, Styles P, Raekwon, and Jadakiss, the 4 assassins.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like 31 tracks.
Yeah, we definitely gonna be looking for that. I'm definitely going. Now, is that so? You gonna do that on Twitch or
that's it's playing on you. I uploaded it to my YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll be checking that out. Yeah, we'll definitely be checking that out. Yeah. But I just wanted to touch base with you on that because when you said the tune-in, I was on it and I was like, oh my God, this is great.
Yeah. For you,
so if you're having a barbecue in your backyard, you got Alexa. Boom.
Well, some of us don't trust those Alexa devices.
Yeah, they think it's third eye, all that stuff.
Third Eye in the chat said, "I don't trust those Alexa devices."
Yeah, my lady she don't like it. She was like, "Why you got that bitch in here?
You got that Skynet."
Well, Third Eye, listen. If you got a cell phone, if you don't trust Alexa, get rid of your cell phone too.
Yeah, you're right. Because Google be popping up. I'm gonna help you. I say, I ain't asking you nothing.
Thing.
Yeah.
Same exact thing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, same exact thing.
Right.
If you don't want to take the mark of the beast, throw your smartphone away.
There was a story about Alexa. What was crazy was, you know, it was like a bad and kind of good thing too, because she kind of recorded a murder in a house, and they were like, "That's how they knew, like, Alexa was already on, like it was already like,
I read that.
Say Alexa's turned off, like she ain't off, and like something
it's never off
down in the house, and it kind of helped because they caught, I guess, whoever did it, but it was like, damn, like, oh shoot, she ain't really off, so."
No, it's always recording. If, you know, for those of you who don't know, Alexa's always on. It's always recording. The mic is always live. In its defense, it's always live, so you can have the wake word and have it obey your commands or do whatever you want, like listen to full blast radio. You can turn the mic off. Right? Yeah, you can turn the mic off by hitting the mic cancel button, and therefore it won't. It's not listening at all.
Okay, but you have to do it yourself. Yeah.
You have to physically do it, or you can tell her to do it. You can just tell her to mute herself, and she'll do it, and it can't hear anything. Same thing with your smartphone. So everybody that says that, it's the same thing with your smartphone.
Yeah, he his call voice settings, he turned them off. So
yeah, you have to do the same thing, because when you now Facebook is an exception to the rule. When you go on Facebook and you get the app, it asks you for permission to access your microphone. So when it says that, that means it is always listening to you no matter what. So even when you mute it, you gave them permission to turn your mic back on.
Why do you think they run with Congress every other month?
It's the same thing with the smartphones and your OnStar and your car and your Alexa and all that. If they wanna listen in, trust me, the government, they got ways they can switch that joint on and listen to you. If you don't have, you got a webcam or any of that.
Webcam. They say to cover your webcam, like if you're working on your computer or you in your drawers or something, like you better cover that camera because anyone could tap in. Not even government, just people, these dumbass hackers.
Yeah, you can hack a webcam. Yeah,
anybody
hack a
can hack
webcam.
Easily. I can put a piece of electrical tape over my laptop camera, and my webcam that I'm using now has a little flap on it.
Right.
Yeah. But
crazy.
COOKZ, man. Speaking of where can we reach each other? Where can people find you, man? On Instagram?
Yeah, you already.
Angela said you got to mute it before you start to smash. Touche.
Yeah, man.
Oh man. Well, yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. That's really about it. COOKZ24. That's pretty much what I fool with mostly, you know what I'm saying? I haven't been on my YouTube page lately because been working these two jobs trying to get this financial situation right, you know what I mean?
No doubt, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes I have to drift off and get that right. I know y'all know all about that, though, you know what I mean?
Yeah. For fact.
Yes, sir.
But other than that, I'm gonna keep kicking the pot. Good. Okay. My pot still. I'm sorry.
No. I was clearing my throat, man. What is like on your channel, COOKZ? What is it that you do, man? Like,
what do you
give us an insight, man. Give us a day in the life of COOKZ.
What do you find on your Instagram? Don't you got your hats? I mean, what do you do?
Yeah, you got your hats, you got sneakers, clothes.
Mostly everybody know me for collecting hats. So I do a lot of unboxings. Hats, you know what I'm saying? Like some of the pins that you see on my hats. I'm starting to collect those now. So you know what I'm saying? So I do a lot of unboxings with the shoes, of course, but when it comes to the shoes, sometimes them prices can really beat up your pocket.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the most expensive ones you own? Or ever unboxed? What's the most expensive ones you ever? Yeah. What's the most expensive ones you ever unboxed? Like, have you ever unboxed a pair that was a car payment?
No, I just thought I couldn't hear it. That's why
I have not opened up a car payment because you know what I mean. I just can't do it. I had to stick with the Jordan 1s and just get the colors. You know what I'm saying? Now I do have a few other pairs like 6s and 7s, all the ones in there, but the ones that's costing like $350 and up, I really don't fool with them too tough because I'd rather buy 2 or 3 than just buy one.
Okay. Okay, and you do that now. How often do you do the sneaker unboxings and the hats?
I try to do at least 1 to 2 unboxings every week. So the hats, they stay coming. You know what I'm saying? I keep the hats coming.
Right.
And other than that, you know what I mean? Like when I go places, I try to talk to people that like businesses started or just other comic collectors in the comic shop. You know what I'm saying? I do a little cash, you know what I'm saying, and just post it. Other than that, really just a lot of positive info. I stay away from the negativity, so you know what I'm saying. I preach a lot of positivity, and a lot of people know that. A lot of people know that about me. I always stay on the positive tip. You know what I'm saying. Other than that, really, and then you know, plus when I go to work, sometimes I might do some on break unboxings. So you know what I mean. I might go on break for like 15 minutes and do a quick unboxing and show off, and then I dip back off. You know what I mean. And stuff that I get in the mail, like I won a few comics from the last trivia y'all did. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna do an unboxing with that. Things like that. That's it.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, one more thing too, or two more things actually, but the first one is the Black Album. What is your opinion of the Black Album? Now that we got you here, you know what I mean, and we respect your opinion, Cooks, man. Like you know, you a real knowledgeable guy when it comes to hip hop, and you know, we respect you and your unboxing and all. So we know you know your stuff.
Ain't nobody gonna join your bandwagon, Stu. You're not gonna get nobody. Let everybody come on. He try to get him.
Well, I'm just asking the question, man. This is, you know, this is comics and hip hop, baby.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay. So you want to know how do I feel about the Black Album?
Yes, sir.
The one with the hat and he doing like this. There.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Honestly, I didn't like it like I like Reasonable Doubt.
Isn't that something?
Well, tell us why. That goes without saying.
Well, tell us why, Mr. Cook.
But did you like it though?
I liked some songs. I liked a few songs.
Wow. Okay.
What would you rate it,
Mr. Cooks? Wow, Mr.
What would you rate it?
Now, what was that question?
What would you give it on a scale from 1 to 10? How many mics would you give it?
Oh, out of 5 mics.
Out of 5 mics,
right?
I would give it because of what I know, what I like. I would give it and don't kill me. I give it a 4.
Oh, okay. All right.
I give it a 4.
I can. That's yeah. That's
like an 8 out of 10.
I gave it a half a mic. I gave it a half a mic. I give it a half a mic.
Come on now,
Reno, cut his camera off.
I give it a half a mic.
He's muted. He's muted. Hold on. He's muted. Look, he's muted. Look, we're not listening. I can't hear you, bro. We're not listening.
Listen, man. All right. Well, for the fans, you know, because of y'all, I can give it a whole mic. Okay, 1 mic.
Oh my god,
that's it. That's all I give it. I'm like Nas, man, 1 mic.
That Black Album is a 4 mic easy.
How? How is it a 4 mic easy, man? How? I don't get it.
Feel like you just
producer after super producer coming through with banana beats. Like, oh my god.
All right, look. Here's one for y'all, because we always go about the Black Album. Brand Nubian's first album.
No. We can't compare.
We're not comparing. I'm just saying, what would you give that? What would you give that?
Oh, what do I give their first album?
Yes, their first album. What would you give their first album?
I say it's a damn near classic. Maybe there's maybe 2 songs I'd probably skip.
Right.
I would give Brand Nubian a 4 out of 5. Their debut album.
Okay.
That's yeah.
Let me hold on. Let me break down song by song. All right. You got the interlude, which is, interlude. That's the intro. All right. December 4th with his mom on it.
Bananas.
That's good. What?
Huh?
Please explain to me why that's whack. We're gonna do track by track. Go ahead.
It just wasn't hip hop enough for me, man. I'm hip hop. I'm hard hip hop.
Ill soul sample.
The sample, the sample was it, but it was when you put it all together. I didn't like it. I didn't like when you go to the
hold on.
Great album. When you go to the Great album and you do December 4th on the Great album, I love it.
Now, see, that don't make sense because you said the sample on here was dope, but you didn't like the song.
That Beatles, no, well, listen, that Beatles sample that Danger Mouse put with that, it brought out the lyrical content. It brought out the other content.
I don't agree. Not with this
now,
track.
I think if you put Nas on that sample, or you put Grand Poobah on that sample, it'd be doper. I just didn't think it fit Jay-Z's style to me. It just didn't fit his style to me. And when you put it all together, it doesn't work in my book.
All right. Track. I don't agree. We can agree to disagree. I don't agree with that one. Track 3. What more can I say? I think it was just
that was all right. That was all right. I kind of dug that. Yeah, I kind of dug that. I thought that was okay.
To me, it was all right. It wasn't better than the second track though. All right.
But do you agree? But do you agree when you listen to the Great album?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not comparing the Gray album. We just talking about the Black album.
Oh, we just gonna do the Black. Okay. Right just straight on the Black album.
Yeah. All right. Because I'll have to listen to the Gray album to even do a comparison. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna listen to both, and then we can do an honest comparison. And that will leave a segue. I want to say before I leave, starting next week, since I'll be live on YouTube, I want to start a hip hop podcast. I'll be talking about hip hop, and this will be perfect.
Like we did on that Saturday.
Yep. Yeah, we had like 100 people in here.
Yeah, we did a dope show, man.
We're gonna do that on a regular. All right, so number 4, Encore, Kanye West.
I thought that was all right. I thought that was good. That was tight.
Number 5, Change Clothes, Pharrell.
I didn't like it. Yeah, I like the hook. I like the hook on it. The hook was tight. I like the hook.
Fly though.
Now, as a DJ playing that in a club type scene, I can see me throwing that on, but I hardly play that song. So I agree with you with that one.
Right.
Number 6, Dirt Off Your Shoulder, Timberland.
I like the hook. I just didn't. The beat was all right. You can listen to it. It's a party track. It's a party track.
That beat is hard for me for Timberland.
It was good. It's not my favorite beat on the album, but I like
it. I'll tell you what. Out of all the songs on the album, I like that the most.
Okay, all right. Wow. Number 7, Threat, Ninth Wonder.
It's threats.
You got to be kidding me. That's the hardest joint beat-wise on this album.
Beat-wise, I liked it.
The R. Kelly loop sample?
But the lyric, all right, check it.
No, don't play that. Reno, don't play Jay-Z.
I just think they don't. I just think they don't go together. I just think they don't go together. I just think they don't. Like, check when you did the Nas Nip Ninth, that went together. Like, I just don't think that those two went together. I think they put it together thinking in the studio.
So you're saying, okay, I think I see your
thing. They was in the studio like
Jay-Z on those type of samples. You don't think it fits?
No, it don't. I don't like it.
Yeah, okay, that's what it is. See, that's what I'm trying to get to. That's what I'm trying to get to. So that's your okay. No, and now
because I always say no, right. I always say, Tiger. I always say that the production on the Black album, I just didn't like. I thought that it didn't fit his style. It
don't fit in Jay-Z's style.
Right. To me, it felt rough.
You're not saying the production is whack. You're just saying it don't fit him. So you're not saying you don't like it.
You said if Nas or what's name was on it, it would be better.
Right. It just don't fit Jay-Z to me.
So, but still, that's why I'm glad we chopping it up on this because now I get it.
Okay.
Now I
get why you say that. I don't agree, but I get it.
Because like remember I told y'all before, when Danger Mouse remixed it and he took all those Beatles beats, I know people that don't listen to the Beatles. But when they hear those lyrics to those beats, yo, they still singing them. They still rocking. They like, yo, this is dope.
I gotta hear that.
And that's why I'm gonna listen to it over again because I got that album.
The Great album is the Great album is the bomb. Look, you can challenge me on that, but when you compare it to the Black album, it's so much better.
I can't picture it.
I can. I listen to the Gray album all the time, bro.
Let me ask you this. Is the Gray album, is he literally just playing Beatles instrumentals, or he made beats out of Beatles
he made beats
samples?
out of it. He sampled.
He made beats out of it. He sampled the Beatles
out of the White Album. The Beatles White Album.
The White Album.
The Jay-Z Black Album. It's the Gray Album.
It's the Gray Album.
That's got to be a classic right there.
Well, it is, bro. It is because it was so ill. People were like copping it, and it, he didn't do it legally, Danger Mouse. So it was kind of removed. So you really can't find it.
Do you have it?
He won an award. He won an award for it. I got it. I got it.
I got an award for it, and it wasn't an official album.
This is it. Danger Mouse Gray Album on YouTube. What is that?
I mean, that's probably it.
All the tracks.
Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the cover that they did.
I get where you're coming from now.
Right. It's just the production. Like I was like, as hard as they worked on the Black Album with all that production, I didn't like it.
Top name producers, yeah, I get.
Right, and then you get Danger Mouse. He goes in, and he gets creative, samples Beatles beats, push J, and look how much that goes with his style. Like it's just so ill. Like you listen to it, you're like, yo, this is the illest. Like this, how the Black Album should have been. Like this, I can call a classic.
I know, but the Black Album, they say that's one of Jay-Z's best albums ever.
Wow. Well, they must not be hardcore hip hop heads.
No, that hip hop heads say that's regarded as one of his top albums, like at least in his top 5.
But you're right, because I can see why. Because a lot of people didn't like in my lifetimes. They were literally hit.
Those 3 albums. I could make one album out of them 3.
This people didn't like the order that I pulled up in Google. Now I'm gonna read it. I don't know if I agree with it. I didn't read the whole thing yet. They got Blueprint as number 1, Black Album is number 2, Reasonable Doubt number 3, Volume 2, Hard Knock Life number 4, American Gangster number 5, Blueprint 3 number 6, Magna Carta number 7, 444 number 8, Kingdom Come number 9, Volume 3 number 10, The Blueprint 2, In My Lifetime, The Dynasty, Watch the Throne, him and R. Kelly, Unfinished Business, and then it goes into Greatest Hits and all that.
They put the Dynasty way
I
down.
don't know who wrote that
album. That's why.
Yeah, I don't know who wrote that, man. I can't even.
I don't agree with
What was the number 1 album?
Blueprint.
The
first Blueprint.
I've heard that, but come on, man. Reasonable Doubt easily, bro. Come on.
Reasonable Doubt was his greatest.
I would.
That's his greatest. That's his great. To me, that's his greatest album.
To me, Reasonable Doubt is in my top 5 albums of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my era. Like that's my era. I
can interchange Reasonable Doubt and Blueprint. To me, I love the Blueprint that much.
I like the Blueprint. No, I thought the Blueprint was dope. I could say Reasonable Doubt then Blueprint.
You know what it was? Because like he said, people didn't appreciate it until my last one came out. Remember when he said that about Reasonable Doubt? Yeah. And he's right. I didn't appreciate it when it first came out.
I gave you Philosophy on my first joint, but y'all lamed out. Didn't appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's what it was with me. Like, so, and it's kind of like how people feel about people. A lot of people got hooked on the Nas after the second album, and they feel that that's better than Illmatic, which I think I don't agree with.
I've heard it. I don't agree with it at all.
I can see their argument. I can see their argument, but I can't agree. Right. I can see their argument, but I can't
understand it. But I don't.
I can't agree. Yeah, I can't agree with it.
I don't agree at all. But
because I'm gonna be honest, just between us here, like chopping it up. When I heard Illmatic, I was blown away. But then when Nas came out with albums after that, they really didn't do anything for me. Like I listened to him, I was like, all right, they dope.
I loved it was
but
written.
I remember he made a comment. He said, go back and listen to my albums now. He said, if you didn't like it then, it wasn't for you then. It might be for you now. Yeah. So I went back and listened to all of them. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I have much more appreciation for those albums now.
Yeah.
I think they're way doper now than I did back then.
Same with Nostradamus. I thought Nostradamus was a flop.
Yeah,
I did too. I did too. I thought Nostradamus was like the worst album. I do too. Yeah, I was like,
got Scarface on there, man.
Yeah, that joint was hot.
The I Am album, his albums got better with time with me. It grew, they seasoned better.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I don't listen to a lot of Jay-Z's new albums. I don't. They kind of one and done.
Yeah. Magna Carta was just whack.
Oh, that one, man.
That's
With
where
the
it started.
and the trap music he was using, like I wasn't feeling a lot of. Because Jay-Z does a lot of I ain't gonna lie, he does a lot of jumping on other people's styles.
Yeah.
And my lady kind of pointed that out. She said when he did something that the Hot Boys did, what Juvenile and them did, and he kind of took COOKZ can relate to it. That's why he's shaking his head. And she pointed that out, and I was like, for real? And then I was like, oh shoot. He did. He kind of like, and then he makes it kind of like popular when it was already kind of dope. And it's kind of like, oh, Jay-Z's ill with the style. And I was like, nah, he took that from somebody else.
Right.
Well, remember him and Lil Wayne had the little beef. And they was saying, I remember Lil Wayne, he was like, you birth me, I birth you.
Oh, yeah,
yeah. Remember that? That's what that was all about. You're right. Yeah. Shout out to Mrs. Tiger. She right about that. Because they had a little, it wasn't like a blown up thing like him and Nas, but they had a little back and forth on the track about that. And Lil Wayne was like, yeah, you birthed me, but I birth you back. Like, he was right.
Yeah.
Because Jay-Z did do that. Because remember all the problems he had with Cameron and the Dipset.
Yeah.
When they were at the Rock.
Cameron brought out oh shit.
Yeah, and Cameron said it best. He was like, look, man, y'all Jay-Z didn't like us, he didn't like us being hotter than him. He just didn't like it.
Oh yeah, Cameron told that story on Drink Champs. I was like, yo, take his verse off. I was like, wow.
Oh yeah, on the old boy joint.
Yeah.
And they said, and this the crazy part, Tiger. They asked him to be on it before they even made the song. They had Mariah, they had him, and they was like, yo, and he was like, nah, when he heard the beat, he said, nah, I think it's whack. It's never gonna be a hit.
Well, he was in the studio and he was like, take him off, erase it.
Right. Well, he came back. Cameron said he came back once Jay-Z knew the song was a hit, and it was the book because it was the hottest song.
Oh, you talking about old boy? Oh, when Cameron was like, nah,
right, and then
right.
He said they came in one day and Jay-Z was like, yo, I just dropped my verse on that old boy remix. Go check it out. I walked out like I'm the man. And Cam said they listened to it and they was like, this is the wackest.
Well, he didn't say on Drink Champ. He said he was being petty because he was petty on his one. So he said, nah, take him off because he took me off the other one.
Right. Now I seen the interview before Drink Champs where he said that's why they did it. Like they was just like, nah, it was whack. And he said they all looked at each other like this is whack. He took them off. Yeah. I want to hear that verse. I want to hear Cameron said they didn't like it. But he said Jay-Z didn't want to be on the track. Told him it was whack. Told him it was never gonna be a hit.
Yeah, and it was the biggest hit
that summer. Yep, that was the song of the summer.
Yo, man, this Danger Mouse, this Gray album, insane, bro.
I told you,
bananas.
This
I got it.
Told you, like, can I get can Stew-Dog get some props, please?
Nah,
like,
man, man, this is
Tiger. Can I be the minister of music for the tribe, please, man? Can I just
got you, bro? Like I said, when you broke it down, what you said about like I understand your point. You know what I'm saying? I still like the Black Album.
I'm hearing the lyrics.
I get what you were talking about.
Yeah,
right.
It's such a
yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Can we please just get a petition going to make Stew-Dog the minister of music?
Minister of music
for the tribe. Minister.
I got one last hip hop question for y'all, man. I watched a lot of the clips of the DMX funeral and stuff services.
Yeah,
and I don't know if y'all got to see any of it. And I got to see there's one where you see somebody interrupting. And you see one where they all up on the thing, and then it's like, so what I'm asking y'all is if you got to see it like I saw it, which I'm pretty sure y'all did. Do you think that sometimes they overdo it with the going away?
Yep.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, and whatever that dude's agenda was, that wasn't about DMX. That was about himself. You know what I'm saying? And that was disrespectful, bro.
Are you talking about the one where he comes out on the stage and he's talking?
Yeah, he interrupts the whole, like, you wasn't even part of the program.
Yeah. Who? No, he wasn't. Oh, okay. I thought it was Swiss Beats talking on behalf of DMX. I saw something else then.
Yeah, that was just disrespectful, man. Yeah. I think, like,
did you show it, Tiger? On you? Didn't you post it?
No. This was the next day during the funeral. The next day, actually, funeral. They aired on BET. Some dude, he said DMX friend, he interrupted the service. It's like, bro, what are you doing, man? This ain't about you. Like, that's just corny, man. Yeah, a lot of people do too much because they want to make it about them. You know what I'm saying? And like what Swiss said, man, he was like, yo, I seen a lot of fake stuff going on at DMX passing, man. He was like, I don't want all y'all at my funeral that wasn't with me. He was like, all these people, he said, where was y'all at when, he said, y'all are here now after his death. Where was y'all at? We needed y'all when he was here.
Yeah.
I'm glad he said that, man.
That's what you post. That's the one
I posted. Yeah.
Okay. So that was Swiss. Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That was some real shit.
That was real.
Yeah, that was ill. That was real and ill. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we lost so many in the last couple months, man. You know, Prince Marky D, Shock G, MF Doom,
Black Rob,
Shock G, Black Rob, DMX.
And we lost them just in April, y'all.
Huh?
Just in April, we lost them three. DMX, Shock, and
3 weeks in a row.
3 weeks in a row. One a week. Yeah, we lost one a week.
That never happened, man. That was insane.
Wow.
And Shock G's, that's crazy to me. The whole thing with Shock G, because they found him in a hotel in Tampa with no cause of death. And I seen some of his last video, like a video that he sent, like a video message that he sent to this chick that he was apologizing to. You saw that? He embarrassed her at a party or something.
Yeah.
And a couple other videos. And, yeah, man, you could just tell.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he was out of it, man. He was like, I mean, I don't know.
Did you look on? Did you see on the mirror that message on the mirror?
Nah.
It was a message on the mirror that said, "Please don't go. We need you."
Yeah, man. He was crying, real puffy faced, and you could tell he had been crying. You could tell he'd been crying a lot. And yeah, man, like you know how with somebody's face look when they've been crying a lot, their face be puffy, eyes was red.
Yeah.
That's how he was looking. So it was like either a ridiculous hangover or he was, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. So yeah, he been battling addiction too, you know.
Wow.
So
I didn't know that. Yeah, it said the same.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah,
being a minister of music and all, I didn't know that. You know?
That was dope. What Rough Riders did for DMX. I don't know who was saying was calling it. We were just talking about the you know, people just trying to do stuff for clout, like trying to make it be about them instead about X. Yeah, I thought it was dope, like what they did with as far as him in the truck with all the motorcycles behind him. Like that was dope.
Yeah, I thought that was dope. Yeah, I never. Yeah, I thought that was real. Yeah, I thought that was real special.
That was beautiful to me.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, they were riding across the bridge and they, you know, they showed it.
And just let them do that. They were on the quads because you know you can't ride those.
Oh yeah, dirt bikes and all that.
They was letting them. Yeah, man. Like that was dope that they let them do. You know, they got the permit for it.
Yeah.
And, that was beautiful, man.
Yeah, because you know what, New York. I'm gonna be honest, man. New York got to start giving. They got to start. Listen, New York's got to start giving shout outs and paying homage to
why we here
to rappers, right? Why they here? And even when they expire, the same thing because DMX is iconic for New York.
Yeah, like, statues, man. You need statues of Melly Mel and stuff. You know, like in the Bronx. Like, I'm telling you.
Like they just named the street after Big Pun in New York.
Just now.
Yeah,
just now.
Later.
All these years later. Come on, Big Pun. Come on, man. You got to get these guys. These guys kept New York on,
man. Fulton Street need to be turned to Wallace Ave or something, man.
Yeah, bro. Like you got to get these guys their props. I mean, not only, and you got to think the city of New York makes money off of them, whether they realize it or not. DMX said, "I'm from New York."
They don't even know how many people moved to New York because
of New York, right? Because of hip hop. Yeah, and you got to give these guys credit, man. You got to show them they pay their dues and homage.
One thing I can say about Kanye, yo, he raised. They were selling a sweater. It was $200. I was gonna buy it. That's kind of a lot, but they raised $1 million for his family for selling those sweaters, those DMX with his birthday and his his date when he left, when he transitioned.
See, that's the type of stuff, man. That's the type of stuff. But
he made $1 million for them, man. So
it shouldn't be Kanye doing that though. That's ill that he did it, but it should be record labels and it should be, the industry.
The record labels, man. They bloodsuckers, man. I don't want to expect them. You know what I'm saying? I think it was dope that Kanye did it. And I think Kanye actually reached out. So if you ask me, I think he actually was like, I want to do it.
Yeah, that's the dope. Yeah, that's one of the
he got rid of Kim. He's getting back to normal now.
Getting back to normal. Yeah, Kanye got a lot of star power too, man. Like whether we realize it or not, he's got a lot of star power. And he's a dope designer. Like he's really is a dope designer. And like
I mean, I ain't paying people buy stuff for a sweater, but I get it.
But you know what? Did y'all ever see the interview with Lonzo Ball was talking about that? He was talking because they were asking him why those sneakers. Because remember they got their own sneaker line, the Ball sneaker line. And they was like, "Yo, your joints is like $500 a pair of sneakers. Like, who can afford that?" And he, his defense was, that's my brand. Y'all pay for Nike, why y'all can't pay for my stuff? And me, I'm like being a consumer. I'm like, well, okay, that's cool, but can you give me an affordable pair? And if you're gonna give me a pair that's $500, don't make them like regular Nikes, because I can go get a pair of regular Nikes for a quarter of that cost instead of buying your $500 sneakers that look like Nikes. And you want to promote your name and your brand. That's why Nike's so successful, because they did it in a way we can afford it. That we can afford their name and their brand, not coming out the grip $500.
Out the gate,
shoes, right. Build that brand first. Then, like Nike got a pair of $500 sneakers. I know they do. The Back to the Future joints.
Well, but you can't count that. Those are like collector's items. Them joints are like 10 grand. You can't even find those.
They won't even wear them. They go in a glass case.
Yeah, 50,000. Yeah,
25,000.
Yes.
Yeah. They up there. Yeah, I would wear them joints. I don't care how much. All right.
Get out of here.
I would. I would wear them joints. All right. I will wear them joints. I don't care. I'll wear them joints. No
man, you better wear them. You better have the guard from Wakanda around you.
Yeah.
Y'all familiar with
really durable.
Y'all familiar with Travis Scott, right?
Yeah.
Travis Scott has a collaboration with Jordan. It's his Travis Scott Jordans, 2,500, 2,000, like just because they Travis Scott's. He turned the Nike sign upside down.
It's garbage. That's all he did, probably, right?
That's all he did.
Because his name is on it, they were 25.
That's lame to me, man.
Can I get a full blast logo on a bottle of Crown and like sell that for like $100? Come on.
Right. But it's lame to make
Tiger, you might have to do it. You might have to do it, Tiger. I mean, if they doing it, why can't you?
Yeah.
That's how these kids, man. That's how these rappers today. That's how these rappers today think. Like that's, you know what I mean? Who is that for? You know what I mean? Like hip hop is not. Everybody ain't paying no $2,500 for no shoes. Right. But you a rapper, you supposed to be, a famous MC and all of that or whatever. But I don't think none of my MCs would have done no foul move like that. I don't even think.
Yeah, I like that, man. I'm with you on that one,
I'm out, y'all. I'm on.
We gotta break.
I gotta get ready for my live later on. So
you put your joint on at 8:30.
Yeah, it's playing now. But,
all right, man. Yeah, man. Salute everybody, man. Thanks for everybody for coming, man. Ed Santos in the building, Slick Nick.
Salute.
And is Blizz still here? Blizz X?
Welcome,
Blizz X, man. Thanks for coming. But yeah, man, thanks, Stu. Thanks, Tiger. Thanks, COOKZ, man. It was great having y'all, man. And
man, it's always a pleasure.
We're gonna catch everybody. Remember, we're gonna be here again next Monday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Monday.
COOKZ pick of the week. COOKZ pick of the week before we go. COOKZ pick of the week before we go.
Can we get one, Stu?
You can do it. You here, COOKZ? Do it. You here, COOKZ? COOKZ is here. Let COOKZ. You can do it.
Come on, COOKZ.
Okay.
Give us a pick of the week.
All right, COOKZ pick of the week. You know what I'm saying? I got this early. It's book 3 of the other history of the DC universe, DC Black Label.
Yeah, that's a decent little book they've been coming out with. It's all about the people of color heroes, right? All the heroes that are not white.
Right.
And yeah, and that's issue 3. So everybody go pick that up. That's the COOKZ pick of the week.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Again,
shout out
every Monday, man, 6:30 p.m. Check us out. We're gonna be here for y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
I already know.
Peace.
Peace out.
Peace.